course, the time that I coughed was the time that we went live, as if on cue, perfectly. Good time zone, friends. Welcome to The Greatest Gift, a holiday-themed one-shot for charity with all of these amazing people that you see around. We are raising money today for the Trans Women of Color Collective. You can see the donation link just in the chat there. If you don't know what that charity is, the Trans Women of Color Collective was created to cultivate opportunities and affirming spaces for trans people of color and their families to build both supportive and healing communities through arts, culture, media, restorative justice, advocacy, and activism. They are a fantastic group that has helped so many people, and we're hoping that we can help raise some money so that they can help even more folks. Yeah, you can go ahead and take a look at the Tiltify in the chat. I'm pointing, I don't actually know which. One way, whichever's going to work. And throw some money their way. As you can see, I'm joined by some fantastic individuals. Just going to go around the horn real quick and let people introduce themselves and introduce their characters and who they will be playing tonight. Gonna start from like left to right on the overlay. So start with Kappa.
Hello. My name is Kappa. You can find me on the internet at the Kappa Chris. I'm super excited to be here. We've got some great holiday stuff going on. As you can see, I use he, him pronouns, and my character named Maximum will be also using he, him pronouns. This is the first time I'm playing a Warlock, and I think this is a great way to just kind of dive into it. So please enjoy. I think we're going over to Noir at this point, right? Because we're going left to right.
Left to right, yeah.
Oh, crap.
So I like making things horrendously complicated.
All right, we're going clockwise. All right, gotcha. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I will be playing Esteban today, a warlock, like everybody else. Hexblade, his pronouns are he, they, very much like my own. And I'm excited to play with the rest of these lovely people. Now stop perceiving me. I said, stop it.
I'm trying.
Amazing. Left to right. So we'll follow the clock. Elle.
Hi, my name is Ellie, or Elle. You can find me everywhere at Ellie Joy Panic. I am playing a tiefling warlock today. Her name is Cal. I use she, her pronouns, and Cal does too. Cal is an illusory magic and trickster specialist warlock, which is going to be super fun, I think.
I think that brings us to Wally.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet, who's also your 4-time TCRP Gift War nominee. So please vote for Unmade Gaming and Starstruck. Today, I will be playing a Harengan Warlock, a Hexblade, Pact of the Blade Warlock. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait to play this character. Can't wait to introduce this character, too.
Awesome. Last but not least, April.
I'm April, also known as Tamils, which is my tag on everything except Twitter, where there's an extra underscore on the end. And today I'll be playing Lok-Lan, Pact of the Chain, Kirin, Celestial, Patron, Warlock. This is probably my first quote-unquote real D&D game, so yay.
What?
One of us.
That's so exciting. Oh my goodness.
That is incredibly exciting. Hell yeah. as you may have noticed, all of our wonderful people here are playing Warlocks today.
Oops.
It is going to be... Oops, all Warlocks. It's going to be fun, I'm sure. And I'm horrendously impatient. So let's go ahead and jump right into the game here. All of these individuals are all in their different worlds, their different existences, doing what they do best. There's a strange difference in the air almost over a few days, a sense of anticipation mixed with a sense of almost a building call to something. Eventually you will find yourselves to rest as you would any other night. There's a cold chill that begins to hit you. You almost seem to feel it through your dream, as if what you are imagining during your slumber is beginning to manifest into the real world. It's not until you feel small jabs into your skin that you realize, no, this can't be a dream. This feels incredibly real. You all begin to grasp at consciousness very slowly and groggily as you find yourselves waking up in an area that most certainly is not your bed. Your eyes are immediately greeted by an expansive white blanket of snow that seems to come across this relatively plain and open landscape before you. You do see kind of at the edge of your blurred vision this slight reflective shimmer in the air, just past where the snow seems to end almost abruptly. You realize the poking is still continuing, as you all begin to take a look around and begin to gather around your surroundings, begin to take in the information. You see, first of all, each other. And second of all, these slightly strange, smaller creatures in these very layered, fluffy outfits of green and blue and red, all with these pine sticks that seem to be just poking you here and there, trying to get your attention, trying to wake you up. I would just want, if we go the same order that we did beforehand, how do your characters look towards to each other as we're beginning to meet each other for the first, well, most of us for the first time?
Okay, so my character gets up, well, not really gets up. First thing you notice, extremely lavish looking clothes. Definitely not just dressed for the weather, absolutely not, no. Sort of fine silks, extremely multicolored, no discernible sense of fashion. Everything's some sort of mishmash, but almost as if it was the price tag that was the main discerning factor. So they've got these impractical pants, very bright blue and gold stripes, and the shirt itself, this very fuzzy material that looks like if it got wet, it's ruined forever, and a cloak that is draped over their shoulders and flowing and will billow in the wind, that just polka dots. There's black and polka dots all over the place and different patches, but embroidered in all these shiny different threads. And the first thing that they do, that he does, is pull out a black crystal, rectangular in shape, almost fits in, just fits in the palm of their hand, much like one of these, and taps it, and you see a soft glow from it on their face, and just starts enamored with whatever they're looking at, whatever they're reading in this black obsidian crystal. And that's Maximum.
I think if we're going in the original order, that would make me next. So Esteban is wearing like a gambeson, a gambeson of like Tuscan leather, and it has knife work etched into the side of it. He's got some scale mail armor on the side, and just engraved on the front of it is God's plan. He's got like just like fancy velvet boots. The gambeson is like this dark brown leather, but the boots are like strawberry red leather. It's real slick looking. He's a half orc, so he's fit. Some might say he's way too sexy, like he's like swole. He's got his muscles up, and he's got like slick back hair and like that sharp like devil like goatee. With like the curls on the side looking real clean. My guy's also got a couple of star metal teeth in his mouth, looking just real nice. Face piercings. One of his tusks made out of platinum. He's got like dope earrings. And the only weapon that you can see on him is the dagger on the side, and like it's right under where it says knife work. So that's Esteban.
My goodness. Okay, so Cal, the first thing that you'd notice is that she's incredibly small. She's a really slight, wiry figure. And then you notice she's got a slightly round face. She's young. She's early teens, like tween kind of age. She has lilac skin and quite a slim tail for a tiefling. And she has very, very pale, almost white hair that falls messily to her shoulders, and short, slightly curved horns, and fairly piercing deep blue eyes. She wears very simple, plain clothing, no armor, just the kind of thing that you'd see children in the city, orphan children, wearing. And she's very unassuming aside from her striking facial features.
I see the first thing you notice about Mordecai is their very sweet, cool looking beaten leather black hat that sits on top of their head. As they push themselves up to their feet, they instantly sink right down into the snow because they're very small. They are very small because they are Harengan, and they are basically a cute little 2.5 foot tall rabbit humanoid that's wearing a black leather hat and a matching duster coat that looks like it has seen better days. It looks like it's wind-torn, weather-worn, bullet holes in it. There is a red scarf around their neck that is tattered at the end. Looks like a straight-up badass if they weren't the cutest little 2 foot tall humanoid little black and white patched bunny rabbit you've ever seen. Like, he even cut little holes inside of his hat so his ears can poke out so he can be comfortable. They're so cute. Why would you need that? They're just adorable. But yeah, that's Mordecai, and you don't see any weapons currently on them. You do see an empty holster strapped to their side.
So, notice Lok-Lan. She is fairly unassuming. She's wearing your standard traveler wanderer cloth outfit, except that everything is looks like it's worn in okay shape, but you can definitely tell it's worn, except for her boots, which are these maroon, almost knee-high heels, which, while they look worn, it also looks like they're very well cared for. And Lok-Lan has the pretty dark hair with just a tinge of violet that comes from her elven side, and otherwise just an unassuming half elf in front of you, observing you.
Fantastic. Thank you all. As you begin to stir, rise, take in the surroundings around you, these creatures step back, a mixture of kind of a guarded curiosity mixed with a little bit of awe and wonder towards you all. A slightly closer inspection shows you that these individuals seem to be almost constructs of sorts, made of the same snow around you as you see underneath, but a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more compact, not quite as fragile as you might expect. And they still have these very humanoid features, albeit very microtized at this point. And they seem to be wearing, as I said before, these kind of like red and green and blue outfits. The ironically quite warm looking outfits, some of them with hoods, some of them not quite, all very very nicely kept and very well maintained. They begin to kind of give you a little space as you're all gathering your bearings, and one of them with a slightly bigger stick than the rest is kind of eyeing up a few of you, trying to just kind of look you up and down, trying to get a stock of all of you. Leans in a little bit, then kind of throws a strange look to the device that you're currently looking at, creating this small glow against your face there. They raise the stick and kind of begin to attempt to poke your hand.
Excuse me, get your
as
own.
You're staring at this crystal as you as you described it.
Excuse me, get your own.
You talk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good start. What
This?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the latest model of tomes. Mom got it for me, and I'm just trying to figure out how to use it right now.
Latest
Yeah.
Right.
The iTome 13.
Right.
You've never seen a tome before?
Who are you?
Sorry. Forgot manners are a thing. Hello. My name is Maximum.
Maximum. And these are your friends?
Oh, these people? I have no idea. That's actually what I was trying to figure out right now, because that little buddy right there has a hat, and I need to know where to get it from. So if you excuse me, I need to do some frugaling. And I will lift the phone back over to me. The glow again pops onto my face as I start tapping and looking at it intently for something.
Their eyes now shift towards the the Haringen that you look towards?
Mordecai kind of like sits there. They stand up and they are still sunk in the snow up to like their to their chest. So they kind of like push their hand on the snow, try to push their way up out of it. And they dust off the snow off their coat, take their hat off, dust it off, set it on top of their head, little ears go poke right through it. And he goes, well, I know this. I'm not sure what caused us to get out here, but it's kind of a fascinating change of scenery. Last time I recall, myself and my young compadre over here, El, wave goodbye. Well, wave hello to the nice people over here, El. There's El. We were just minding our own business, turned into bounty, and then suddenly we just wake up in a looks like a snow-covered expanse being poked around by a bunch of tiny little figures as yourself. So I'm just as confused as the rest of you lot are.
The figure seems to take in your every word, but still has this look of confusion across their face as the stick kind of waves towards, again, still guardedly, but towards Cal. And just...
So Cal has a very straight face right now, and she's looking very somber. And then she flashes a sharp grin and uses thaumaturgy and just goes, boo!
As soon as that happened, Mordecai stumbles a bit. Now, Cal, what do we say about the booms?
Do I have to apologize?
No, you don't have to apologize for the booms.
Like,
what you do.
Why are we here? Why?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out also, is why we are here exactly, Cal. But it seems like we're just whisked away here by accident. We think we should maybe ask these little tiny folk right here. Maybe they know a little bit more information about where we're at. But if you're going to introduce yourself, when we introduce ourselves as strangers, we don't do the boom first. We save the booms for later on, remember?
Fine.
Try again.
Hi, my name is Cal. I'm here with him, I guess. I just want to go back to my bed, please. It's cold.
An interesting note as you used your thaumaturgy there. That boo seems to echo around you a little louder than you perhaps might have expected. Some of the individuals kind of jumped and begun moving quite a significant amount back. Some of them a little more kind of fighting rather than fleeing, so to speak. Very kind of guarded stance. The one who's kind of flicking between you all just seems confused more than anything. Just, and there's the big fella here.
Hey. I know what this is about. I know what this is all about. I don't know how you did it. I don't know what your plan was, but I know what this is about. Very clever, taking me away from my home to bring me here. But that's not going to get you a better shot at the belt, guy. If you want the belt, you gotta earn the belt, eh?
The belt. Right. Yeah, the flicks towards you, Lok-Lan, and just, please tell me you're normal. Please tell me you're the normal one of the group. Please, just say something that makes sense, please.
Lok-Lan was observing all of this until the boom, at which point she jumps back and realized that they are surrounded by snow, and she's never seen snow before. So she goes, What is this? What is this coldness? I've been all over. I've never seen this coldness. Sir, what is this?
The puts a hand down and kind of grabs a clump and just this.
Yes.
It's snow. It's cold. It's like frozen frozen water. It's kind of just puts a hand on his forehead, begins to rub his temples a little bit. One of the other figures comes up from behind, taps him on the shoulder, and just whispers something into his ear. He just goes, No. All right, so none of you know why you're here, right? Okay. All right. Puts the stick down and reaches into the pocket of his jacket to pull out what seems to be a little folded piece of paper. There's very clearly some kind of gold inscription around the outside. He folds it open, just congratulations. You have been accepted into this opportunity to grab yourselves a gift.
Oh, I like gifts.
You have all been deemed, one way or another, deserving or capable of achieving something beyond your regular capacities. You will, however, have to succeed at a trial of your group's choosing in order to prove yourselves further worthy of this opportunity and the gift itself. Blah, blah, blah. Terms and conditions apply. Blah, blah, blah. Closes it. You gotta... something special about you. That's basically all it comes to.
Look,
Getting
man,
into the holiday spirit, I suppose.
let me save you some time, buddy. Who's gonna get this work? Who's gonna get it? Just flexing at Adam now.
Flexes his own arm. And like, if it could do like the cartoon in verse, it would just.
I mean, I don't know how much more gifted I can get, buddy.
So we what? We just got to do something, and then you give us the gift. Is that what's going on? And we get to choose what the gift is?
That's basically it.
I need a case. I need a case for my tome.
Case for your tome.
Yeah.
Like a book, a bag to put a book bag or something.
I mean, I don't want it to get scratched up and potentially break, so I just want some protective covering over it.
I think you're gonna have to explain yourself there. You gotta explain yourself. I'm not really up to date with the new hip fangled talk or whatever it is you kids talk about. I'm still every time Cal mentions something about the dabbing or something. I don't know. Cal mentions.
Oh yeah, dabbing. Yeah, that's so 5 years ago.
You didn't get the insurance. You didn't get the warranty.
Oh, we don't believe in that. If it breaks, we just get a new tome.
Oh, I thought I was tough.
Mom's just gonna get me a new phone, but
Are they not fixable?
I don't know. I don't know.
That brings up a follow-up question. Is it a book? Why would you care if a book cover got scratched up?
Well, it's a tome. A tome, right? It's got
tome,
information. It's got
a book.
Yeah, but it's not a book. It's the new iTome 13.
iTome 13.
Yeah.
There's a 13th one? I didn't even know there was a first one.
Here. Let me just show you what it can do. It's easier if I just show you, okay?
Before he gets it out, Cal's just gonna do like a little like over on the side and just like press to digitate a little mark on the screen of it on like the shiny side.
Okay. See, this is why I need a case. Look, it's already scratched. Hold on. I think it still works though. I think it's still. Yeah. Okay. It still works.
It's always an issue, isn't it, when you scratch your items? You know, I mean.
This is why, you a couple of silver to get that fixed.
This is why I needed it's okay. Mom will get me a new one, but this will have to do until I can talk to Mom. And I'll look over at Esteban and okay. I think I've seen you before, and then I'll cast minor illusion, and then on the shiny side of the phone, a video of Esteban going from the top rope, the people's elbow, into the ring.
Like he like flies through the air comfortably, like.
Yeah.
You know, that was a good match. You know, Primal guy Andy Primal. He really he fought real hard, but he wasn't able to. He wasn't able to beat me. God's plan.
Yeah, last year's SummerSlam.
Yeah,
classic match.
First name, greatest, last name ever. You know, that's what they say.
So yeah, that's the tome. It's not. It's just a new way to do the whole magic thing.
I don't like it. I get my magic through the cheers of the crowd. You know, those signs. Esteban, do it, Esteban. Esteban, do it, but with a DEW. I love those signs.
I don't know much about tomes and the newfangled odd tomes that are out there. And he casts minor illusion, so you hear the sound of a country music playing as like he's giving this deep, heartfelt talk about tomes. And I don't know much about tomes, but I'm
Al's gonna roll her eyes, hardcore, like, here we go again.
You doing a Pepperidge Farm commercial?
I'm just a simple Harangan out there. I do what I do in this world. I hop back and forth across this land and collect my bounties. But back in my day, a tome was a book, not a square piece of, what is that, plastic or glass? I'm not sure what that is exactly, but I like the feel of a nice, rich book in my hand over whatever those are. And the music stops.
Okay, Boomer. Okay. All right.
So when the music started, Lok-Lan had started to cast Find Familiar. Just like, I need Keen around to see this.
Feeling like everybody has a lot more useful spells than I do. I'm just gonna cast Lightning Lash for absolutely no reason. I can do stuff too.
Just a random blast of lightning comes out. One of the creatures is just like,
yeah, that's right. 12-time champ. Yeah.
Lok-Lan, what's your familiar? Out of curiosity.
Keen is a little pseudo dragon. Think Mushu and Mulan. And yeah, little red guy clings to Lok-Lan's boots most of the time, unless sent out to do stuff.
Cal's gonna go over and try and touch the familiar. Just like, you know how like kids go and like poke at things.
I know you're being that person.
That's so cute. And bring up my tome and just start.
He clings closer to the boots, but kind of pokes Cal back with its tail.
You can do that too. And she's gonna like storm back off over to Mordecai.
All right, small guys, am I supposed to fight these people or what's up? You can see he's like still flexing.
A lot has happened in a very small amount of time. and I'm not entirely sure how to process this, so I'm just gonna keep doing my job. Places like the stick and kind of just buries it into the snow a little. Out of curiosity, what's everyone's passive perception?
Mine is a sexy 10.
Damn.
Mine's an 11.
Mine is 13.
How do I figure this out?
It'll be on your character sheet. It'll come up as like, there'll be like your passive perception, your passive wisdom, and your passive insight.
It'll be right under your saving throws.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's mostly 10s across the board, apart from a 13 from Mordecai, was that? Sweet. So Mordecai, you would probably notice more than anyone else at this point, as you spend a little time waking yourself up. That like slight reflectiveness that seems to carry across the horizon here, it seems to continue up as well. It almost seems to kind of curve slightly towards the top. And if you were to kind of go ahead and throw your eyes up, you can see that this reflection continues.
Like looking up at that, just kind of like squinting my eyes a bit. Can I roughly figure out how high this that reflectiveness goes?
Probably a couple of 100 foot at this point.
Okay.
Not massively high, but pretty substantial.
Looks at all that and looks at the guys with the stick. So where exactly are we? You didn't really answer that question.
Oh, of course not. My apologies. Welcome to the dome.
Dome.
It's a dome. It's very snowy. It's very decorative. We live here. Or more specifically, we live like over there. He just points a random direction and you see nothing but kind of just snowfall.
I see nothing but snow. I see nothing but snow all the way over there. And you're saying you live in this dome with all this snow.
Basically, until people arrive and we give them the challenge, give them the quest, as it were.
All right, and what's this quest?
Well,
is it to fight the big guy? Because I'm not sure if I can fight that big guy.
It's okay, Mordecai, I got you.
No, thank you, Cal. Cal's the muscle. I'm really just the looks of the whole operation.
I don't believe that they have you. Sorry.
I don't think you have to fight each other. Opens up like just rifles through this pocket. You just hear the scrunching of lots of different pieces of paper. All while one of the other kind of snowy constructs has its eyes just directly on your familiar. Just a mixture of terrified and enamored by this pseudo dragon that kind of sits with you. And this main one is kind of rifling through. Just this one. No. You don't have to fight each other. It's fine. You just got to something brought you here, whether that be a fate or some kind of power or whatever that might have been. Really, I don't know the specifics. I'm just the door guy. That's all it is. But there'll be 3 different challenges that you can choose from. Whichever one you want to tackle, you can go ahead and tackle. And at the end of it, you get your prize. Some people have succeeded, some people have failed. it's all very it's a thing.
Cal's gonna shoot a glance at Mordecai and go, and what is the prize?
As the sheet of paper said, it's a gift beyond your usual capacities. What that may be may differ from person to person. I know it's incredibly vague and a lot of people don't like it. I'm just the door guy. I don't make the rules.
I was about to ask if this is more of a metaphorical thing or really a physical thing, but sounds like you're just as lost as we are.
Is there a guy that's more than just you, the door guy? Is there like a do the thing guy, or or like the guy that hands out the gifts? Because I'll just talk to them and skip the whole challenge if that's.
I mean, there is a guy, but they're not really the kind of person you want to talk to. They're a little bit of a tyrant of sorts, I guess. They're their own thing. I try and avoid them whenever I'm able.
All right. Well, if the prize for this quest is anything we want, and he hops over to Cal, looks up at, all right, Cal, what is something you would really like that we couldn't get for you before?
I don't know. Maybe a new cloak.
A new cloak, all right. And he looks over at the guys. All right, I will partake in your quest so we can get Cal a new cloak.
It's wonderful. I mean, you were kind of brought here and the only way is forward, so I don't really think you had a choice in the matter, but I appreciate your gusto.
Excuse me, you say you're the door guy. Do you have a name?
No one's ever asked me that before.
Oh man, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna be an existential crisis. Not once, nobody ever asked you your name, buddy.
No, they just kind of go, "Oh, free stuff," and then they go. It's just
that's rough, buddy.
You can call me whatever you want to call me.
I'm gonna call you Billy.
I think we're
Billy.
about to say something, then Cal just Billy. I'm like,
I think it suits you.
Keen kind
You
of
think
perks
so?
up and is nods.
That's two opinions, so I guess Billy it is. All right.
What's your last name, Billy?
Dorman.
Billy?
You Billy? I like it. You got a middle name, Billy?
Billy Billianson.
Here, there's
the second Billy is in the apostrophe.
how do you spell that? I'm gonna put you in my contact list.
a good question, because I know a Billy was just Billi, then I know a Billy which is Billy, but then there's Billie. So.
I don't have an I tone. I'm more of a Warforged person.
Well, I mean that's the thing. The iTome, you don't need to have. That's a really cool thing about the iTome. No one necessarily really needs their own iTome. I can just contact you as long as I have the iTome, and then we can message each other.
Now hold on a second. Now. He looks over at you're telling me there, if I didn't have an iTome, but if you had the iTome,
Yes,
I can still talk to you.
absolutely.
But I don't have an iTome.
Nope.
I don't understand why people are walking around here without eye tones, to be quite honest with you.
I just don't understand this. It's fascinating news to me.
Watch here, and then I'm gonna do the thing where like, okay, and smile. Great. Now, okay, so you see now I know that Billy Billianson, that's you, and then I can just send you a message.
Okay. Do me.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Send me a message right now. I'm ready.
Okay, I will cast message. One. Yes, I have. I have sending. I'll cast sending to Cal. And
there goes one of your valuable spells.
it's actually a racial no, it's an eldritch invocation. I can just do it.
Yes.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
Pact of the Item 13 Warlock, yo. And in the sending message you will get the item 13 comes in 3 different colors. You can choose just black, super white, or the fun one, coral orange. I went with the just black because it just matches everything else and then it just cuts off because I hit the max word limit. And you just get that in your head.
Cal's gonna turn to Mordecai and be like, I've changed my mind. I want an item 13.
We can get you an item 13. I just thought you were happy with the other tome that you had.
This is so cool. I want one of these.
Okay, we'll get you an item 13. Mr. Billy, was it?
We changed
our mind. I guess
we changed our mind. We're gonna go for an item 13.
I don't know if you get to choose, but let me know. Let me know if that's what
you said we
happens.
could have prizes that were better than anything we had.
Yeah. That's indeed what I said.
Did you lie to us, Billy?
Billy has now kind of shrinked down into like that one person who works customer service who has no idea what the answers actually are.
Oh no, we become the carrots.
No. Just like,
Billy, I need to speak to manager.
I said I'm the doormat. I just take you where you need to go. I'm sure that
Billy,
you can bring it up with management. It's fine.
Billy, do you know what I want? I've always wanted a tag team partner in the pit, and I don't know, Billyson sounds like a really good name. So you and me, buddy. After this,
as soon as Esteban mentioned tag team, Mordecai just grabbed Cal by the wrist, like nope, just pulled him back.
She was ready.
You know what? I want to see how well received this delivery is. Can you make me a persuasion roll on that, please?
Yes.
Esteban?
you goddamn. I mean, you got darn right. I can. Here we go. I promise you, this is a nat 20 for a total of 23. I will take a screenshot and I will put it.
Oh, it's gonna be that kind of night. All right, okay. So you've said this, and you watch as Billy is now looking into your eyes as you kind of delivered this sentence, and Billy almost has the stars in their eyes. They can almost hear the crowd around them already chanting, Billy, Billy, this is awesome. Clapping away like
no beach balls on our matches, Billy.
and the little like the crystals of water of the snow just start to twinkle a little as he just, maybe you're right. Maybe you should get your companion there to message me when you're done with all this, and maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have message prepared, so yeah, I'll definitely have Max. It was Max, right?
Yeah, maximum. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Yeah, well, I'll have Max send you word after I win whatever competition that this is, because your boy's already gifted. You know what I'm saying? Underground King. Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. All right, let's get it. 0 to 100 real quick.
That's
Can I like melt the snow a little bit under his feet so he sinks down just a touch?
Definitely.
Digitation.
Yeah, there's just a song.
Yeah, and Cal's gonna like snort a little to herself at this.
Keen is going to
0 to 100 real quick. Yeah.
Up on Esteban's arms while the snow has sunk, and is just like investigating the arms.
Amazing.
While
Amazing.
Lok-Lan is just amused but trying to hide it.
This little pseudo dragon just flies along. Amazing. Billy is completely enamored. The other constructs are now beginning to look at Billy with suspicion and just kind of like this weird worry, raising their little like pine sticks a little, just kind of like, okay, Billy, it's okay. Okay, we're not going to get involved in it. Like,
hey, respect to them for addressing him by his chosen name. That's what we're here for.
all right, yeah. So you go ahead and get that sorted. Oh, the reason you're here, of course. So, and Billy clicks his fingers, and you see the snow ahead of you, probably about 15 foot, begin to twist and contort as there's a small spiral of bluish energy. 3 of these kind of like almost arcane whirlpools, I guess, is probably the closest comparison, that begin to form that then open up into portals of sorts. One of them, you see what almost looks like, I guess, almost kind of a NASCAR arena of sorts. This kind of long strip of tarmac in the snow that creates almost this perfect circle. These banisters that very clearly have sections of seating that don't seem to be filled at the moment, and a lot of beautiful multicolored lights of reds and greens and yellows just strewn across the entire area. One of them, the second here, seems to be more of a modern setting, I suppose. Looks like a large kind of concrete area with quite high steel walls. Seems to have a collection of strange brown and yellow boxes that kind of scatter across the place. And the third one seems to have a huge gingerbread house, I suppose, of sorts. Seems to be all you can really see, other than kind of like these candy cane, these large candy cane constructs that seem to be mimicking trees, as well as the gingerbread house itself. And he'll step forwards and just, all right, so each of these will take you to a different place. You only have to do one of them, so don't worry, you don't have to do everything. But you'll have a different situation to deal with. Don't ask me, I don't know. But whatever you fancy, you go in, you deal with it, and then you go ahead and get your prize. A holiday present. It's a holiday somewhere in the cosmos.
I'm gonna immediately point at the gingerbread house and go, I want to go there.
Yeah, that's gingerbread. I was looks at the other stuff. Look at the gingerbread house. This cute little tummy bunny rumbles. I'm mighty hungry myself, so I think I would.
I think you want to go there too, don't you?
I would like to check out that gingerbread house.
Okay.
Also want to go to the gingerbread house.
Maximum is just scrolling. Yep. Just lead the way. I'm right behind you. Hold on. Okay.
So it's the challenge to eat the house? I can eat a house.
The little dragon definitely follows Cal. Has decided that they like what Cal does.
All right, if that's your choice, then go ahead and step through slowly. You don't want to trip up on the other side, and just make sure to look after each other. We don't do foul play here. That's not happening. Don't want anyone turning heel, as they say. It gives you a wink, Esteban.
I summon a chair and put it away.
If that's the choice of the group, then go ahead. Hopefully we see you successful on the other side.
Wait 1 second. Hopefully you see us again. What happens if we fail? I'm not gonna fail. I don't know how to fail, but for the rest of them.
You'll be sent back empty-handed. Probably a little sad. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't spy on you.
I mean, that's fair.
So we don't.
Okay.
Is it all of us who get something and none of us get something? Or is it individual?
Oh, it's individual. It's more just if you try and sabotage each other, then that's not happening. That's not in the spirit of things.
Summon another chair, put it away.
So what you're saying is we should not use any tricks or fancy magics to beguile. And he's like looking over at Cal. We should not be using any fancy tricks or to beguile our fellow compatriots. Such
Mordecai,
as...
you know I can't understand the long words that you use sometimes.
let me use it in terms that we use shorter terms then. No tricks. No tomfooleries. No hijinks. And he's about to walk up, and I did not say any kerfuffles. And he looks at Esteban. No confusions either.
What about shenanigans?
I am a fan.
Very
of
good point.
I am a fan of shenanigans.
Very good point.
Okay. I'll take one of the chairs.
Thinks about this for a second. I'll allow shenanigans. I'm fine with shenanigans this time because it feels like this is a special occasion. I'll let shenanigans go by.
Feel like I'm asleep. I'm taking orders from a bunny, but it has a really cute hat.
Hey,
12th.
only I'm allowed to call Mordecai cute, okay? You treat him with the respect that he deserves.
Mordecai looks over you, Esteban, and it's like, cute.
I'm the 12-time champion. He takes the belt up. I think y'all need to pay me some respect. He starts doing his promo voice.
3 minutes in the ring with me.
I got you for 3 minutes. Oh yeah, bone saws ready. Take me to the gingerbread house. I'll lead it up by myself. The cream rises to the top. And like a vein is popping out of it.
Oh my lord.
Maxima at this point is just recording.
Gosh.
Thank you for the rave.
Incredible stuff. Amazing. God damn it. This is the energy I expected. Billy's really freaking into it. Billy's like cheering you on the side, just like, yeah, 12-time champion. Yeah. Off to the side. Everyone else is super weirded out.
This will make for a really good sizzle reel.
What is a
Anytime the
sizzle reel?
camera's on me, it's a sizzle reel because I'm hot.
Just going around getting different angles.
I'm gonna mute myself now.
Lok-Lan's like going behind Maximum, trying to see what he's doing, trying to learn what he's doing.
You just see this little item just like capturing the area in front of you as you're looking over their shoulder.
Yeah, it's really cool, right? It's almost it's almost like the full resolution of real life. Check this out. And then you can zoom in.
Fascinating. Where did you get this again?
Mom got it for me.
Helpful. Helpful.
You don't know Mom?
No,
Okay, well, I'll introduce you to Mom sometime.
that would be great. I never met my own mom, so it would be great to meet your
Well,
mom.
not my mom, just
Damn.
Mom.
Wait.
Wait. Who?
Mom.
But not your mom?
No,
My
not
mom?
my mom, not your mom, not my
What?
mom. Just Mom.
We're all very confused about how I met your mother.
Let's just.
First of all, cow language. Second of all, now your mother or your mom, are they the same person?
There's my mother, the person that gave birth to me, raised me, and all that stuff. But then there's Mom, who gets me all these cool things like the iTome 13, taught me how to use spells, all that stuff. You all must have some sort of like.
Mordecai looks at Esteban like,
Yeah,
right.
Sugar mom. Yeah, we get it.
That's Mom.
Yeah.
We get it.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do in this economy, man.
Yeah, she's the one that taught me all the stuff that I know.
You gotta make those big. Sometimes you gotta do those things. It's understandable.
The gig economy is not what it used to be. I tell you what.
Everyone has their own walk of life. Everyone is work is work.
Thank you.
I mean,
You understand.
I'm in
It's so
3
hard.
different promotions myself.
It's so hard explaining this to people that you just need Mom.
Mordecai, how do I get a mom?
No, now, hold now. Oh. I'm gonna have a conversation with you later about that.
Yeah, but I want an item 13.
But
Whoa.
when we finish the competition is when you're gonna get the iPhone 13. We'll have this conversation later, Cal. Let's just do this.
I've never seen a bunny flustered before. It's even more adorable. That the nose and the tail are going.
Like you're like twitching and like twitching rapidly.
Lok-Lan can't help but go and like reach out to Pat, but like just stops herself. She's like, nope. But she really, really wants to go. Pat is yours.
Like I really want to give the guy a carrot, but I don't know if that's offensive.
I can look it up if you want.
I mean, don't. I don't want that to be on your search history.
Do your own research, right? I'll look over at Bill. I'll look over at Billy. Do you think we can go in now?
I think I think you could have gone in like 5 minutes ago, but yeah, no, sure, go ahead. I'll just they click their fingers again, and the first 2 whirlpools close over and return back to kind of that blanket of snow. The third one kind of widens a little bit. It's just, as I say, just go slow, give it a little hop and jump in. No offense. Give it a little hop and jump in, and just don't move for a second, and then you'll be fine.
So obviously the challenge is to eat a house, right?
I don't know what it is. You'll find out when you get there. I suppose.
Don't worry about it. I already got it. I'm just gonna walk through the portal and start eating the house.
I whistle to Keen, who comes and latches himself to my boots again, and I walk, trying to avoid all the, well, there's snow everywhere, but I'm trying not to step too much into it, even though these boots are probably not very snow prepared.
All right. You can stay relatively light on your feet, but eventually you will start to feel the moisture kind of creep into your through your boots and into your socks. Not yet, but it's coming, and you know it's coming. Yeah. So who's the first to step through? Is it Esteban? Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking up and just punching a hole in the wall like my name's Kyle.
So you step through and you immediately find yourself transported from where you were to this area. The ground underneath you has changed now. Instead of this snow, there's kind of a blanket of pink underneath you. It's a little strange. It's a little bouncy. It's a little wiry. There is a sickly sweet smell across the air, and you see the same lights that you saw in a couple of the other portals, this mixture of red and yellow and green kind of there, and they seem to be alternating on and off. Some of them kind of flash a little brighter, some of them switch on and off and then create a little pattern as they go. And then there is the house itself. Mm-hmm. It's huge. Like 4 stories huge.
Yeah.
Just this wide, almost mansion of gingerbread. Lots of decorations and icing and gumdrops and sweets all across the thing. You said you wanted to walk up and punch a hole through it.
Yeah, my name is Kyle and I'm loaded up with Monster.
All right. Okay. So you step forwards. You punch a hole. It's gingerbread. It's not exactly hard to break.
Yes, what's up?
Punch a hole and an entire section of the wall breaks. I would like you to make a dex save for me, please.
A dex save? That's not at all what I was expecting, and I don't like where this is going. I rolled a 17 total.
A 17. Okay, cool. What's everyone else doing as you watch Esteban step through the portal?
I'm waiting for permission from Mordecai to be able to go.
Right. Mordecai looks at the rest like, oh well, let's go on through, and Mordecai just hops on through. Doesn't walk, hops. Straight up hops, goes boing boing, and hops on through. It's adorable. You just want to scoop him up.
Fucking love Mordecai.
Just want to scoop him up and just like tickle his cute little chin, but he hops through the portal.
Need fan art.
Lok-Lan just strides towards it, goes in.
Yeah, Maximum is gonna follow, but before going in, just leans over to Billy. Listen, if you got a power bank or something, no, no. Okay, I mean, okay. Don't worry about it. It should last.
Power bank. We don't have we don't really get paid. Like we've only just recently unionized, so we're still kind of talking that out.
Hey, good on you, but not what I need right now. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It should last me till the end of the day.
I hope you find your bank of power.
And I'll step through. Didn't hear that last part.
Man, that must be like heck of like a battery life. It's like a Warlocks item. It's like, oh, use 2 spells. You at 10%. You need to charge up.
For the low price of 16 souls, you can go ahead and get some extra charge. So everyone steps through just in time to watch Esteban run up and punch this wall. You watch the gingerbread break and snap. Esteban, with your 17, you get that sudden fighter's urge to duck. And you kind of punch through, you're smiling. All of a sudden, you see this thing moving. You duck away just in time as this huge gingerbread arm misses a lariat across your neck. And everyone else watches as this kind of decorative, kind of like dyed red gingerbread arm reaches through the break, just misses Esteban, and then pulls itself backwards. And you see the silhouette of what looks to be, at first, kind of like a luchador gingerbread man. They're there in like the full getup, the full kind of the straps, the decorations. They very clearly have an icing kind of like mask drawn across them. They are very kind of two-dimensional. They're very kind of thin, but you've seen this pattern. You've fought people with these patterns. This is a very stereotypical like luchador outfit.
Oh yeah!
And you just
They
hear,
say a house is not a home. Well, it's not gonna be one when I rock it in the dome. Let's go!
you just hear, you punched a hole in my house.
Your house is made of cookies.
House is
I'm
made cookies.
so sorry for my friend here. I am so sorry.
House is made of cookies.
That took a week and a half to bake.
He raised a cute little paw up. Now, question: Did you say you baked your house?
I did bake my house. How else are you gonna make gingerbread?
Do you eat your house?
The birds must have a field day on your house.
What happens when it rains?
You're
What
made
happened-
of the same thing as your house.
What happens when it rains?
What
Your
does
house's
happen?
lariat form is off.
You bake yourself.
Does it rain milk?
Are you gluten free or is it just dairy based? Does your
house need a trainer?
Inundated with so many questions.
Are those gumdrop singles sugar free? Because I'm trying to watch my diabetes.
You can't have too much sugar,
Would would your house like to join Billy and me in a new stable?
So the icing doesn't move when they speak. So you're just getting like this luchador blank face hitting all of you right now. As he just gets pelted with questions. They're just, my wall? Probably the most important thing to talk about right now.
Maybe for you.
Is it though?
I mean, you're just lucky because I was considering a drop kick, but I wanted to really kind of get a feel for what I was working with.
I'm really sorry. I was super busy watching The Great Faerun Bake Off, and then someone decides to go ahead and punch a wall.
No, if you're watching
Don't you
Great Favorite,
spoil that for me.
yeah, I was about to say don't spoil that because I just started watching Great Favorite Bake Off, and I'm getting pretty deep into it, and I'm loving it.
Can I fix it with minor illusion? Can I be like, make it look like it's fixed?
You could
Like leave all the crumbs and the bits on the floor and just fix it.
you can create at least a section of it with your minor illusion. Absolutely, like just kind of. It looks like it's been fixed.
I don't see any broken wall.
Right. Who are you? What are you doing here? And who's baking my wall? I'm not doing it again.
12-time champion Esteban. We're here on a challenge. I'm not.
We're supposed to eat
I'm
your
not-
house, and then when we finish it,
Yeah.
everyone gets iTome 13s.
Yeah, and I'm not baking a f***ing thing.
Yeah, he's not baking a thing.
Mordecai just looking between them, looks at Cal.
12-time champion of what? House smashing?
No, but like if there was like an organized sport for house smashing, just off the breath of what I did to you, like only going like 5%, I'm pretty sure I'd be 12-time champ.
Again, just this blank face staring you down. Like one gingerbread arm outstretched, just like,
Do you ever get the urge to eat yourself?
I'm not answering that question.
Oh, that means yes. That means yes.
You were really
That means
tasty.
you thought about it. That means you have thought about it.
That means that he's
before.
at least thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
I'm
broken
made
my
of cookies,
wall,
and
you've walked
sometimes I
into my
think.
house. You've given me a lot of existential questions to answer that I don't want to think about right now. You're here to eat my house.
Do you watch the Big Favor and Quiz show sometimes? I like that one myself over the Great Favor and Bake Off.
Is Oreos really Milk's favorite cookie? Can you validate that?
I mean, Jimmy Carr's okay, but I'm not a fan of his laugh myself.
Do you know the Keeblers? The Keebler elves?
Is there a bit of animosity between the Keebler elves and those three little fellas with the rices?
Does a gingerbread man live in the gingerbread house?
Dean
Guys,
runs
why
off
are we
and
bullying
goes,
this NPC?
I don't know how a blank face can get blanker, but it is somehow. There's just this vibe as they're still standing there. You hear just suddenly in the back, just, honey, what was that bang?
Oh no!
The,
There's a Mrs. Gingerbread house.
the gingerbread luchador turns around. Just, wall, house, questions.
That's a great stable name.
So,
Yeah.
who? What? Can I at least get your names? At least so I know who to charge with the gingerbread insurance.
We gotta trade insurance too. There's gingerbread insurance.
Is it insurance?
Listen, if you just point us in the direction, I'll put in a good word with mom, and mom will fix this right up. All right? How's that sound? Pretty good, right?
One of those people. Okay.
One of what people?
Never mind.
I'm not.
Don't
No. I'm
worry.
not
Don't
going to take this from a
worry.
dough-based individual.
I'll
Oh, you're
have
not
you
even-
know that I'm low fat.
Are you gluten free? Cause like that'll mess up my whole
I-
system.
I don't know.
the dragon goes over and like sniffs at the house, at the man, and then comes back to report gluten free.
Awesome. I just like to imagine I have like some crumbs from punching the wall. I'm just like,
All right.
Listen. Okay. We're probably getting off the wrong foot here. Mom will take care of the house. We're sent here on a challenge, and if it's not eating the house, then what is it?
I have have no idea, frankly. I just a lot has happened in a very short amount. You know what? It's fine. You want questions? You want answers? That's fine. You use the door, come inside, and we'll talk like high quality individuals. Just please wipe your feet. Make sure to not trail any candy floss in the house. I would very much appreciate it.
You're implying we're not high quality individuals?
You punched a hole in my wall.
I didn't punch a hole in anything, and the wall looks fixed to me, so...
I swear to whatever great baker is up there that and their voice kind of trails out for a moment as you hear quite a large echoing sound across the distance, a very kind of a relatively low, quite monotonous note kind of carried throughout. Those of you who are from a more modern setting would recognize this as some kind of horn of sorts. And the gingerbread man's hand kind of lowers, and he just, oh. Okay, no, now you need to get inside. Please, and thank you. Quickly now. Forget the door. Forget the door. It's fine.
Okay. Let's step through
I feel like this is pretty far in our relationship. I don't even know your name.
They have stepped away. They have just gone into the house at this point. You hear the slight sound of, I guess, like a little bit of revving in the distance.
Ooh.
It's a weird, like, mechanical sound.
Ooh.
That does not sound good. Mordecai, you told me not to go into strangers' houses, but in this case, is it okay?
No, it's okay in this case. Something out there sounds kind of dangerous in this
Okay.
film, and is offering us shelter even though we broke his.
Okay.
How I feel about this, but okay, I'll go in there.
I'm gonna let the illusion drop as I go in the house as well. Like the wall is just gonna, yeah.
Lok-Lan sees
What
it,
little looked fixed is just gone.
sees it go, and then her eyes widen, and she's like, immediately, my illusion's like a new fix for it. It's like, no.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Love it.
Heading in.
This gingerbread luchador has kind of rushed into the back of the house and seems to be grabbing like there's like a partition wall between the gingerbread living room and the gingerbread kitchen. They've grabbed it out of where it's set. You hear this like crack. They're walking over and grab a little pipette of some kind of like pinkish liquid. They begin running it around the outside of the crack and kind of just place this partition wall in place, kind of hot fixing their gingerbread wall. And they begin to, I suppose it's difficult without facial expressions, but their motions become a little more panicked. And I guess Mordecai, with the passive perception you have, you would be the one to kind of pick up in the distance as this mechanical whirring kind of continues to grow a little. You begin to hear a strange chanting on the wind. As the wall is being placed in the far, far, far distance, you can see the slight glowing of a collection of greenish lights and a chanting as you just hear, holidays are coming, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. And that's why we'll go to break.
Really quick, this was awesome, but really quick before we go to break, I just want to say we reached our goal just like a couple seconds ago.
Damn!
Yeah, we have officially raised $200. Thank you, Sphinx. Thank you, Ouija, Pamels, Moonwolf, and Mare for donating. And there's also some anonymous donors in there too. Also in chat, Sphinx has gifted 5 subs to the channel. So awesome! Thank you all. Oh my god, this is I've been
Time
cranking
to
up.
boost the goal.
Time to boost the goal. That's right. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, what do we got planned for break, Ray?
We are just going to go ahead and take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to just jump up, to stretch, to hydrate, and all of that kind of thing. Was just going to remind everyone that it is indeed a charity game. So any of the donations that you could spare would be appreciated, but we've apparently already hit our goal. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and boost that real quick. And
Give us more money.
Yeah. More money for a fantastic cause. And the amount of ridiculous chaos we've already had, 100% worth it. So stretch, grab some water, grab some snacks, whatever you need to do, and we will see you back here shortly. Welcome back, friends. Hope you got some water, coffee, whatever you need to keep going. Water. I know you haven't drunk enough. Water. Welcome back to The Greatest Gift. After an incredibly eventful first half and hitting our goal in our first half, which was absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to the donators. We have gone ahead and doubled the goal. So if you still wish to donate, you can go ahead and do that at the link that will pop up in chat at some point soon, I hope. Fingers crossed. As for the game itself, let's go ahead and just dive right back into things, as we committed aggressive vandalism against a gingerbread house, thoroughly confused / spawned a deep existential crisis for a gingerbread individual, and left off on the note of everyone bundling into the house as the gingerbread man was filled with just this sudden fear and concern as Mordecai picked up this whirring and strange chanting off in the distance. We pick off about here as the gingerbread individual is now patched up what they can of the hole that Esteban created in the wall, turning towards you all just, okay, I know that this has all been very weird, very strange, there's been a lot. I just need you to just keep quiet for me, please, and thank you. I don't want him to find us.
Who's him?
The one who created a lot of this mess going on around us. There's a lot of context and not a lot of time.
Is he the champion of this area?
I suppose you could call him that.
I mean, there's a 12-time
Because
champion.
there's only room for one champion.
No, please, just
the 12-time champion of the world.
a belt. That's a terrible belt. He looks useless. What are you going to hold up with that?
It's a good belt.
Actually, looks more like a cummerbund to me.
No, it's a belt. You see, I put it around my.
But you're not holding up anything. The belt is going around your midsection.
I do have to agree. It does look as useful as this house when it comes to rain.
We're not gonna insult the belt. I had to take down a lot of guys to get it.
Does this person have a belt that we can take?
Do they have a belt?
I mean, not the same kind of belt, but they have a belt, yes.
What's their name? Maybe I can look them up.
If we were all fine and dandy and happy here, and then they rocked up and made a bunch of changes, made everything about them, and it's just a lot.
Doesn't seem very nice.
No, not really.
I don't run from people or things. That's against my branding.
I say we go out there and make them pay for what they did to your house.
That's also true. It sounds like to me that these people are obviously oppressing y'all.
It sounds like they don't know who they're messing with.
And as he starts talking again, some Johnny Cash starts playing in the background. Some Won't Back Down starts playing. And I don't know about y'all, but I think it's time we go out there and make a stand against these people. The people who broke a hole in this wall.
Maybe we should just talk to them. Could we talk to them?
We could talk to them, but let's make our stand here. We'll talk to them first and then deal with them.
I love to talk to them. This is conversation,
like
and this is debate.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can you do that? Yeah, no. Lok-Lan is right. Can you do that again? I didn't get a good enough angle.
No problem, because that was a good line.
Yeah, that was a great line.
The top. This is conversation, and this is debate.
Got it.
Thank you. Send that to me. I'll use it for my reel.
Yeah.
But why, the belts and the lines and where's the music coming from?
Listen, Lucha Cookie, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna up whatever it is that you're running from, okay?
My name is Gumdrop Kick.
Gumdrop Kick?
That's fucking rad.
Come on. He looks at the
We've got to have you on the team, man.
Holy. My God.
Esteban, 3 Bs, Gumdrop Kick. I'm here for it.
You own 3 Bs. That's not the question I should be.
No, that's Billy Billison.
Wait, who has 3 Bs?
Billy Billison.
Oh.
Right. You back on topic. Back on track. You want to go out there?
Yeah.
You know what? Your funeral. That's fine.
I'm gonna kick the door down.
I mean, I already almost died once, so it's fine. We'll just go and have a little chat.
Please don't. The door is cinnamon infused. It'll take forever to bake back again.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna bang the door open before Esteban can get to it with thaumaturgy. So he just kind of like falls through it.
Damn it!
You go for this stiff front kick and it just
almost pulled something.
It's okay, Gumdrop Kick. Nothing ever goes wrong when I talk to people. It's okay.
They look towards you. I don't exactly know if I can trust you on that, but you didn't destroy my home, so I'm gonna take that as some kind of good sign.
You just hear in the distance, "Hey, you holiday, bring your over here."
Back and forth, just looking back and forth between that and Kyle. Like, don't say those words. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Mordecai and be like,
"No, those are the words you can't use. Can't use those words."
okay.
Stepping outside, there's like this really nice like chocolate finger picket fence that surrounds the outside of this gingerbread house and comes kind of curls a little bit. You see a little gingerbread doghouse and this small strawberry lace created almost like a balloon animal but with lace, like this little dog just lying down sleeping, like licorice paws ahead, just napping away. As directly in front of you, you see these two kind of like glowing, bright, yellowish white orbs that are beginning to approach. You see the slight glistening of some kind of reflection towards the middle, and this same kind of mechanical whirling and growling as the chant now becomes a little bit more audible for everyone as you just say, holidays are coming, holidays are coming. Like there's this continuous chant that's almost accompanying whatever is currently approaching. There's a lot of candy floss currently in the air scattered around, so it's a little difficult to see right now, but you have a moment to prepare whatever plan it is you'd like to enact.
So they invited us inside, but they won't let the dog inside? That feels really mean.
Ian immediately has like scampered over and is like biting, like fighting, trying to wake up this dog to play with it.
You see like the interior of the actual like gingerbread house is padded, and there's a little like what seems to be a little section of like hot chocolate that's basically acting as like a heater in the building itself. It's just kind of bubbling away. And she does eventually kind of lift her little head up and seems to be very kind of dazed and sleepy, and kind of does that the puppy thing where it's like, I'm trying to play along, but also my body is not cooperating. I'm very excited, but also I'm exhausted.
Well, it looks like may have to make quite a last stand here if talking doesn't work out. And he reaches into the little holster that is strapped to his tiny little cute little bunny body and pulls out that little tiny screw. And he gives it a shake, and out of the screw, it just grows into this like 6-shooter handgun. And he like pulls out like these 5 little like bullets that inside the bullets, you see like these swirling purple miasma in there. And every single bullet he loads in there, you hear like a soul being sucked up or something like that. Didn't think I had to use that today, but
wait, is it like a bunny-sized 6-shooter or a 6-shooter?
Is.
A regular? Okay.
It is a bunny-sized 6-shooter.
Oh my god,
That is horrific.
And thing is, you don't know how he can use it because he has no thumbs, but he's using it properly.
You get used to it.
I guess since we're pulling out all the stops, it's time for me to introduce you to the 6. And then he just like does one of these motions and then lifts his hands up, and there's a great sword in the shape of a 6.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did I miss something? I thought we were talking.
I am talking. This is oh god, no. What I had it. Play back the thing on the thing. You recorded it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Yeah, now I remember. This is conversation, and this is debate.
You just hear a shout from the gingerbread house, learn to promo.
That's what we're working on. That's what we're putting together the reel. And
You don't need to be able to promo to be on the top. Just look at Roman Reigns.
Wow.
dang.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Wrestling jokes. Sucker and succotash. All right. What's everyone else doing as this display is taking place?
Oh my goodness.
I guess this is the kind of debate we're doing. Let's do it. And Lok-Lan casts his sacred flame so that it like matches the orbs that are approaching.
All right, a little flourish, a little flare. I like it.
You do you want to try and maybe fool it a little bit? I can make things happen. You know? What do you want to be?
13-time champion. We know that means I would have to lose my belt and then get it back. I want to be the 12th-time champion forever.
Or if you take his belt that's coming towards up, take their belt, that means you could be a 13-time champion. Because you're adding the new championships to your list. So
yeah, you could unify the belts.
Right. But we do need a plan. Cal, I think maybe we could use your illusions and
I'm allowed to? Is that okay now?
yes, no, it's 100% allowed that you could use your illusions
Okay.
to perhaps keep us hidden while Esteban speaks to these people along.
Okay.
I can blow things up from a distance with my mind.
Do we want me to do it now? I could make it. I could make us like a screen to go in front of us, or I could change how everything looks around. I can hide us. I could make the same thing and project it back at it and mess with his mind.
You should do it after I do my Eldritch Woo.
See all this candy floss around us? Why don't you make that into just a deep fog of candy floss?
Oh, I don't know if I can do that. And Cal's gonna like whip out like a little tiny pocketbook, but it's like this, the kind of stationery that kids get where it's wholly impractical and like most of it is like an image and there's like nowhere really to write, and you can kind of just sort of see that she's scribbled little bits and pieces in this book, and she's gonna flip through that and see what kind of things she can do.
But how many sparkle stickers are there?
There's lots and lots in there, and the kind that are 3D puffy ones as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, those are the good ones.
Yeah.
But she's keeping it really close, so like she's trying not to show everyone.
She's got the fuzzy stickers too. Oh man.
Well, Kate preps that. Can I Eldritch Woo at the approaching conversation list?
Eldritch Woo. Okay. As you're beginning to get prepared during this, it's now kind of coming into sight what this thing is. This large, very glowy, incredibly lit up monstrosity of just metal that seems to be approaching, otherwise known as a truck. Just a full-blown semi, as you Americans call it, carrying this huge long trailer behind it. Seems to be, from what you can see, the trailer itself is red, but it is just covered in these lights. Unlike the ones that are kind of around this gingerbread area, they are bright and gaudy and just kind of horrible to look at. They're just bright for the sake of being bright. And looking up, you can see the silhouette of an individual kind of still relatively obscured at this point, but definitely a larger individual. You can see the truck is beginning to slow down as this chant is getting louder. Esteban, Eldritch Woo, what do you mean by that? Oh, I see. You're gonna Ric Flair it. All right, got it.
The Eldritch Blast is gonna shoot out of his mouth.
All right, what's your range?
120 feet.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
Okay. It would probably get about to there before it stops. So yeah, you certainly can. Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll an attack on that.
The first bolt misses with a very voluptuous 9.
Yes.
And the second one is gonna hit with a very modest 26.
Okay, so a slight difference between the two. A slight difference. Yeah,
Hey, you know, you
definitely.
gotta warm the throat first off. So that first woo, like the woo. All right,
Your voice cracked in the middle of it. It's like, whoa.
Don't judge me on that one. You gotta warm up. It's just concussive force all the way towards the truck.
Don't worry, I'll edit out the first one.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta add you on the team, man. You're getting some good footage.
I'm eating candy floss.
And as for the damage, it's the minimum damage of 4.
This concussive blast of force energy kind of rocks this truck, begins to shake a little. You actually blow out one of the tires underneath.
Dude.
You hear just a huge pop as just a section of rubber goes flying off to the side, and the truck begins to kind of grind itself to a halt.
I mean,
Is there
I was
anything
going to
else?
try and hide us, but I don't feel like we can now.
Oh, sorry. I thought we could still hide after I did that.
Yeah, that sound just came from the gingerbread house, you know?
Yeah, they'll go after the guys in there, and then we're gonna sucker punch. Are we babyface or heel? I need to know where we stand as a unit. Never mind. I'm so sorry.
And
Spent half
this
Hal
one
looks
shot
at
with my
Mordecai
head in
and
my
is like,
hands.
what do I do here? What do I do?
Well, it looks like we got to deal with this big old fella that's about to come right at us. So let's go talk to them. I
That was just the introduction. They won't be mad.
They're not going to be mad or nothing. They'll be fine. Perhaps if there's anything you can do to maybe sway them on our side.
I can if you let me do the talking, and I'm gonna like turn and glare at Esteban.
I will stop. I will keep the conversation and the debate to myself. You just let me know when to go, little one.
All right, Cal, go on ahead. You handle all the conversations.
I'm gonna try and cast friends on this figure, which I believe gives me advantage on charisma checks.
Okay. Interesting. I like it.
Give me a second. Can't remember if I have to roll to see if they have to do a thing.
They are not technically hostile yet, so
Okay.
that would certainly work.
Okay, so I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile for a minute.
Yes, we need to concentrate for a minute.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna yell over to this figure and be like, hi.
You see the truck rock a little as this silhouette opens up the door, and you now hear like the chanting super loud before you hear all the lights go out, the music stops. There's a footstep and another footstep, revealing these large, slightly tattered black boots that kind of come up to just underneath the knee. Stepping out, first of all, the most kind of obvious thing you would notice is just this kind of dirty, matted white hair that kind of falls both before and kind of after his shoulders, resting just kind of wherever. It's kind of gross, kind of greasy. There is just these collections of gingerbread and cookie crumbs across their red outfit. A rather large individual, quite heavy in their step. They take a few steps forwards before standing in front of the truck themselves. readjusting the white and red hat that sits on top of their head. They immediately slide their thumbs into two belt loops on their side. And with their kind of middle and ring finger on their left-hand side, just pat a couple of times on this large, strangely colored like candy cane that seems to sit in a little section of their belt itself.
Oh no, I wooed Santa.
Is that bad?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I'm naughty as hell.
You see like this like matted white beard, this older face just pretty much like blushed red at this point, and there is a small trickle of blood coming down from their nose.
That probably wasn't me.
I just didn't. It's
You're
not on video.
right there.
A little sore.
Can we help you? And Cal's gonna like sort of put on a bit of a little girlish type gait and like skip up to him.
Simply here to collect.
Collect what?
There's always a tribute every year left by all of the fine souls around these parts, and there's a lot of venom when he kind of says that fine souls.
What kind of things are you collecting?
He smiles, brushes a few crumbs off of his jacket. Just things to keep me going for the next year.
Is it you that's going to give me my item 13?
You want an item 13?
I've been very, very good this year.
Have you actually been good this year?
Mm-hmm. Never did anything wrong in my life. And I would very much like to deceive.
I was about to say, go ahead and roll me either persuasion or deception, depending on whether you're telling the truth or lying.
Either or.
And this individual's going to roll an insight check against you.
I was
that is
actually
a 19.
What was that, Noir?
I was gonna ask if I could insight Santa.
You absolutely can.
Would I do that with advantage because of the friends that I have?
It's
Is it
charisma, so yeah.
Okay. Oh heck, that is 24 then.
Yo, new dice, doing well.
Yeah.
I got a 19 on my insight for Santa.
Okay. What are you trying to glean from this insight? What are you trying to figure out about this?
He's talking about like getting stuff he needs to keep himself going. Like he's talking about, I don't know, eating people or consuming souls. And I just want to see if there's any kind of like nefarious anything to his mannerisms or any like kind of tell like, hey, I'm a bad guy.
Oh, he's gonna fucking eat the house and everyone in it. Like he is full on like you are standing in the path of his next meal at this point.
Oh no, I can't let him take out Gumdrop Kid.
This is like you can see what was the roll? 19. Okay. Yeah, no. You can see in his eyes the look of a being who is sustained purely by sugar at this point. And they are coming down from a year-long rush. and they need something. Like,
All right, I'm sorry to have interrupted, Ellie. We gotta keep going.
yeah, so he believes you because he definitely did not roll anywhere near that. So as you've kind of said this, he gives you like the eye and just the face slowly begins to contort into more of a smile, and you can see a glimpse of something a little more joyful for just a moment before, well, maybe I'll have something for you. As long as you step aside, that is.
I would also like to use my patron tentacle of the deep power to try and steal his truck keys from his pocket while I'm talking to him.
Okay. Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand. You can definitely succeed. I just want to see to what degree you succeed.
Sleight of hand. Oh, that is an 8.
So you do it. But he definitely notices.
I'm not gonna break eye contact with him this whole time. And I'm gonna just keep the tentacle holding the keys behind him somewhere. And I'm gonna just real quick, just be like, just give me 1 second. Mordecai, what do I do? Mordecai, please. Can I take him down?
Mordecai looks over at Calvin, looks at Santa, and then looks at the keys, then looks at Esteban, and he casts thaumaturgy, and Esteban hears the sound of a bell ringing.
I'm attacking.
Okay, so we're doing this apparently.
Can I real quick, would Cal know what is going on here? Would Cal understand that signal?
I think so. What would happen? What would happen? Because it all kind of everyone would move, and it would happen at the same time. You can whip the keys away so that he doesn't have access to them. Esteban, you can get a surprise attack in, and with that kind of ringing of the bell, you would probably all have to go ahead and roll initiative on that. Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
You can definitely get your sneak attack in first.
Not bad.
All right, he's gonna catch a view from the 6, baby. Oh, that was so close. It was rolled on the 20, then it rolled down to an 18. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Dang. Take that,
Okay.
Santa.
That's gonna be 17 damage total. It's just ding.
Amazing. All right. Yeah, no, that's already a damn brutal blow. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative for me, folks.
Let's go.
19 for me.
19. Nice.
Mhm.
Heard a nat 1.
That's gonna
Ooh,
be
not nice.
that's gonna be a thick 16.
Nice.
Got a 17.
Oh, you think
Nice.
you're so cool?
That's going to be a 22 for me.
Oh,
Oh,
Dang.
hey,
Look,
rabbits are fun.
Rabbits. I get that extra +3 to my initiative.
All right, so Mordecai, Cal, Max, Esteban, and it was a natural 1 for Lok-Lan?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oof. All right.
holy Mordecai.
All right, cool. With that, let's move into initiative order then. Mordecai, you're up first with that beautiful 22.
So the first thing you do is you can look over at Cal and say, all right, the usual battle strategy. I'll hit him hard and you sparkle and you distract him. And he pulls out a bullet and he loads it into the gun and he spins the barrel and he takes it and he points it up into the air as this red stream shoots out of the bullet, out of the barrel of the gun and explodes in the air. And you see like this red swirling appear above you all as he casts Summon Greater Demon. And he just summons.
Damn.
That's
and
right.
He summons. Yeah, I can summon Balgoras at this level. And you just see this Balgora just drop down from above. But the thing is, this Balgora is wearing like an old timey like cowboy boxer uniform, and it has like a handlebar mustache, and it's like, it's like wearing those like old timey boxer singlets and a handlebar mustache, and it has like these like two like boxer gloves as like on his knuckles, and he looks up at this Balgor. He's like, all right there, well, I think his round one is about to begin, and he looks over at Santa and says, there's your opponent. And that Balgura just like snorts and it just slams his two fists together and just runs at Santa.
Amazing. Love it. You have the stat block for it?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful. Because I believe it takes its, you order it and then it takes its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Balgura step block.
And I just want to say, Wally, I need you to get out of my head.
Yeah, so what's the initiative for the...
The Balgura is going to be... Oh, man, I just lost it a second there. Sorry about that.
Nah, you're good. Just want to keep track, that's all. While that's going on, Cal, you're on deck, so have a little think about how you're going to handle this situation. With
on the Balgura is going to be 19. Wow, that's really much.
19. Okay. Cal also got a 19. Whose dex mod is higher?
Probably Cal.
My dex is +2.
Yeah, the Cal is faster.
Cool. So be Cal, then the Balgora, and then
It's me. Keen has their own initiative and rolled a 6 total.
yes. Okay. Keen with a 6. Wonderful. All right. Sweet. Anything else you want to do with your turn, Mordecai?
That's it.
Fantastic. All righty. Next up will be Cal.
Okay, so Cal is going to see what Mordecai has done and be like, yeah, I know the drill here, kind of thing. And she is going to cast Fear to try and force Santa into a corner as much as possible. So I don't know what Santa's worst fear would be, but that's going to project it at him. So I would like to cast it in a way that it's not going to impact the rest of the party as well.
Yeah, you can definitely angle it. Santa's worst fear, but Amazon, probably. That is going to be a 18 to save.
Oh my god, yep, that definitely is fine.
Sorry. You go ahead and create this cone of kind of phantasmal images of packages and delivery drones and just Jeff Bezos's face just laughing, but it doesn't take any effect, and Santa appears completely unfazed.
I'm gonna turn to Mordecai and be like,
No, look, that was just your first try. You got if the first jump, if you still see, try again.
okay, fine.
Anything else from you there, Cal?
I don't think so. Ooh, bonus action. I'm gonna use the tentacle and try and just slap him in the back of the head.
Sure
With the
thing,
car
yeah.
keys still in the tentacle, and just like
truck
whack
keys.
him.
Roll the hit.
Okay. Do I get a bonus on that or no? Like any kind of, it's just a melee attack, isn't it?
It is a. I don't actually know for the Fathomless. 1 second.
Yeah, melee spell attack. So
Okay, it's a spell attack, so you get to add your usual spell
that is an 8.
modifiers. An 8 will miss, unfortunately.
Mordecai watches the tentacle just go.
Just give him a little stroke.
You gotta hit harder. You gotta hit harder next
It
time.
hits the little pom pom at the end of his hat, like it just like the little like the little.
If it hits the pom, Mordecai's like, "Oh, there you go. You hit it. You made purchase. You made purchase. Follow through next time.
Okay,
All right,
I'll
follow
try.
through.
I got this.
Rowdy, sweetie." He like takes a picture with the.
Amazing. All right. Anything else from you there, Cal?
I think I'm good.
Okay. It is the demon's turn.
So the Belgora, it just looks like an old-timey boxer, and it just runs at Santa, and it's reckless, so it gets advantage on its weapon attack. That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It does.
Good lord, y'all.
So that's 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points of piercing
Yeah,
damage.
as it just
All
runs
right.
at it, and it just takes a chomp out. Goes to take a chomp out of Santa's arm.
All right. Yeah, just a solid chunk. No mess, strangely enough. Just seems like a section of the coat's been torn out.
And it
And,
has 2 more attacks with his fists.
Sweet.
This is
Greater demon,
this
y'all.
is Greater Demon, right?
Yeah, this is Greater Demon.
Wow.
Yeah, this is Greater
Belgoras are
Demon.
cool.
So the first attack is another 26, and the other one is a 22.
Okay. Cool. 26 and a 22 will definitely hit.
All right, so
Oh,
you
wow.
just see the Belgora, after it takes a chunk out of his arm with his teeth, it just rears up both of his fists and just goes bam, bam on his head a couple of times, dealing 12 points of damage.
All right. 2 solid strikes into Santa here. Anything else?
That's
for
it.
Belgora's turn.
That is it.
Okay. Brings us to Max.
Okay, so Max this whole time has been recording like this, but then he's gonna switch once initiative hits Max. I'm gonna switch it into portrait mode, and then hit the stream button. What up, Maximum Mom Squad? We're here. We're fighting Santa. There's just a giant demon that got summoned just now. Don't worry. I think once we defeat this imposter Santa, we're gonna be doing a couple giveaways. My man here, and I turn, and then Esteban's just kind of right behind me. My man here, Esteban, tap on the shoulder, cast guidance on Esteban. Is 12-time champion in what league were you in?
I was in the Fairrood Wrestling Federation,
Fairrood-
FWF.
FWF coming out to you with a new announcement after this, so just look out for that. And that's my turn.
Amazing.
And I'll turn the camera towards the action again.
All right. Speaking of Esteban,
You got
the floor
guidance.
is yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing wrestlers do where they like pull the camera towards them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
With the phone, and I'm gonna go. This little jabroni here isn't ready for what I've got it planned for him. Champagne Poppy coming off the top rope. No one can stop me, and that's gonna be my Hexblade's curse on him. So that's my bonus action, and then I'm gonna go watch this 12-time champion. And I'm gonna run and try and hit him now. This is ridiculous.
Fucking love FWF. Let's go. 12 time.
So I just rolled a 19, a natural 19, which means I just scored a critical because of that.
Because Hexblade's curse means you crit on a 19.
And I am also a half orc, which means that I roll my left damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh so at my tables, I do my crits a little different.
Okay.
Roll your dice, add your
Okay.
modifiers, double the end result.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case,
Because crits are spicy and they should be dramatic. So
all right. So in that case, this is. Oh, hold on, I have to roll my dice one more time. That is 26 total. So I have to double that.
You can double
So
the
that's
26.
So that's 52.
52 points of damage. All right. Oh, Santa. Oh, Santa.
That was my first attack.
Uh-huh.
Second attack, not so spicy. That is a 18 total.
An 18 will still hit.
Dude, we about to hurt this man. That's an
I mean, this
additional.
man is already hurt.
That's gonna be an additional 13 points of damage. Christmas is canceled because I've been naughty.
My God.
I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. He hops over to Spunky. Just.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? I got it bid down real low. You're real small.
I get that you're trying to be the bad guy here, but
Yeah.
I'm trying not to impress on Cal over there.
Oh, right. Right.
You get.
No, I got you. I'll correct it. I'll correct it. But naughty's not something anyone should aspire to be. Everybody should try and get on the nice list, cause I'm only gonna get cold. But no one's getting Griff's. Wait, do they still believe in Santa? Like, is that a conversation we need to have?
It's gonna get there eventually, but
Wait, so this is still a thing. All right, this is definitely a fake Santa, though. I'm gonna get cold. Everyone else is getting presents. That's my turn.
Hops back over.
Okay. So, it is. Is there anything that you wanted to do, Esteban, before you end your turn? First of all,
No, I just love that the two Hexblade warriors are like these soft, squishy. We gotta protect this child's innocence. While I damn Santa to hell.
I hate this, but I love this. It's so good. Okay, with Esteban's turn over, Santa rolled just above Keen, so it is Santa's turn. He draws with his left hand this candy cane outwards, and with the other, slides something from underneath his sleeve and creates this large, glowing white and red striped blade as the first thing he's going to do is fire a shot over at Mordecai. As he pulls the candy cane forwards, a small little trigger flicks out from under it, and he just goes, draw. Fires a shot at you, is going to use his gunslinger die to avoid the disadvantage of being engaged. So he's going to fire a shot at you.
Oh, this isn't a spell. I can't help you, buddy.
Natural 20. I'm very sorry.
Not a rabbit.
It's
go
rabbit
ahead.
I was
season,
ready
apparently.
to throw up a shield too. Oh,
I'm really sorry.
I gotta let you know right now, if you kill Mordecai, we're all gonna go absolute A.
It's fucking over.
We're gonna up everybody in the game.
All right, so luckily he rolled super low on the damage, so you're taking 12 points of piercing. And then with his other 2 attacks, he's gonna hit Esteban here with his Ho Ho Holy Avenger. I'm not sorry.
You were waiting for the past 3 weeks to make that joke, weren't
The
you?
whole time.
You know, this guy on principle. I don't feel bad about anything I was gonna do
I've
to him
been
any
waiting
longer.
this entire time for that one silly joke. All right, so that one definitely misses you, Esteban. Does an
Yeah.
18 hit?
18 just hits.
Cool, and that's going to be better. That's going to be 15 points of slashing damage.
That is upsetting.
And that's going to end Santa's turn, which brings us to Keen and then Lok-Lan.
All right. Keen's been playing with the puppy, been eating this cotton candies out in the air, and is like raging to go. Just gonna go right in and try to bite at Santa's beard because that looks very tasty.
All right. Do you have the pseudo dragon stat block?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Okay, so that's 12 plus 4 to hit, 16.
16 is his armor class. That hits.
Right.
I'm having a blast playing with y'all.
This has been fantastic so far. This has been so goofy. I'm so here for it. My chest hurts. My cheeks hurt.
This is sorry, did that wrong.
Good. You're good. No worries.
You got it.
Poor Santa. Santa's already been messed up. Bless his heart.
act already.
Damn.
He's getting face
Okay, so
with a tiny
that's-
dragon.
15 piercing damage.
15 piercing damage. Damn. All right. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, that is a solid strike right into Santa there.
And Lok-Lan do. Oh, right, yes. Lok-Lan's going to be like, your disappointment to all the representatives of good there is in this world, you fake Santa, and like pointedly looks to Cal like saying fake, like, and goes ahead and does bestow curse from the Eldritch Invocation, Sign of the Ill Omen. And
Damn.
so while and then so
That's a wisdom saving throw
Yeah.
from Santa there.
yes.
Disappointed
Alright.
in you.
We are truly, in every sense of the word, fucking Santa up.
That is going to be a 9. I believe that fails.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So
Cursed
which
Santa.
curse effect would you like to bestow?
So the While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing.
Fantastic. All right. There is this kind of effect that comes over Santa as these words are uttered by you. You can almost see their skin kind of pale a little, and the colors across their coats kind of dim a little. Anything else?
That's it. That's it for me.
Okay, which brings us to the top of the order. So it's Mordecai with Cal on deck.
Well, dang. Mordecai just looks at Santa and says, as some Johnny Cash plays in the background,
Hurt myself today.
a big man in a red coat just going out there just taking what they want from the world. That's not what really Christmas is about. Christmas is about giving things, not taking things. Christmas is about love, warmth, fire by the hearth, family. As I'm bestowing my Hexblade's curse on him.
I was this close to pulling out the guitar, man. I was just
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. All right, so he is double Hexblade cursed and actually cursed.
I'm about to hex him next turn. Okay, let's go all in.
And after he finishes that, he does the right from the hip pull trigger, fires at Santa, like right at like his hand, trying to like show off like, now this is how you fire a gun kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to remind our viewers this is an adorable buddy.
I got a 19.
19 definitely hits.
Did you roll a natural 19?
Yes, I did roll a natural 19.
Crit time, baby!
Jesus.
So that's a 1.
Santa ain't gonna last long in this ring.
Holy it's
1d10 plus 4.
Surprise, mother. We celebrate Kwanzaa.
You have no power here.
Oh my gosh.
I'm getting this in 4K. Like, this is amazing.
So that's 9 plus 4. That's
Max is recording a World Star video
That
of
is
Santa
15.
getting jumped.
that's 15 dice. That's 15 in total right there. So that's times 2 for the crit.
It's the JoJo
30.
meme.
So
Double
30
the
points
end
of damage. Yeah.
30 points of damage. God damn. Santa ain't looking good, y'all. Santa's not looking good at all.
And that's all I do.
All right. Cool. Cal, you're up. And it'll be your demon on deck.
Okay, so Cal saw Santa shoot Mordecai and is not having any of it. Like, that's all she's seen since that happened. So she's gonna walk right up to Santa, like right up to him. And as she goes, she's gonna cast Mage Armor on herself, because I can do that for free with an Eldritch Invocation. So she's trying to like beef herself up a little bit, and she gets up to him, and she's gonna like cross her arms and stomp her foot in the candy floss floor, and she's gonna cast Suggestion on him. So that's a wisdom saving throw, and she's gonna say, "You give me your weapons right now."
There's a lot of wisdom saves. All right.
Warlocks, baby.
Natural 1.
Oh my
Let's
god.
motherfucking go!
You Santa! Fuck
You,
so
Santa.
Santa!
And she's just gonna stand there, and she's gonna be like,
So as Mordecai is just kind of turned around and like headshotted Santa, he's like bleeding from sections here, or lack of bleeding rather, but there's just a huge like chunk missing there. You almost see like almost like sauce, it seems, moving across. You've now covered yourself in this armor stepped up and just said this, and there's a slight kind of flare in his eyes as he is a little confused at first. He just, well, I suppose you did say earlier that you had been very good. You deserve some kind of gift. And he places the sword and the candy cane in your hands.
No. You're gonna say the sword's name again. You did this. You stick with it.
The candy cane gun and the ho ho holy Avenger.
There we go.
You live in that.
Cal's gonna be like, thank you, Santa, and like skip back as far as my movement will allow. And as she's like skipping away, I'm gonna get the tentacle to like hit the back of his knees. You know how kids used to do to you in school to like make you kind of crumple a bit? I want the tentacle to do that. So make him stumble a bit. Oh, that was a nat one.
You just kind of like tickle behind the knees, and he kind of like drops for a second and then kind of recovers, pulls himself up, just kind of chuckles a very haughty chuckle to himself.
I'm gonna try as best as I can to get behind someone as well, I think, in my movement. Whoever's closest. As soon as you kind of stepped away, his attention is now turned back towards the rest of the party, and that kind of scowl has come back.
This is my new friend Cal. Say hi.
Hey, I'm muted. Hi, I've got some new shiny toys to play with from Santa.
Yeah, Cal, say hi to Maximum Mom Squad.
Hi, but it's not the real Santa, don't worry. Don't worry, it's not the real one. Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining emotes are flying by.
And people donating to a good cause.
Amazing. Okay, anything else on your turn, Cal, or is that you done?
I think that's me.
Okay, in that case, the Balgora.
That Balgura once again just recklessly just runs at Santa. Now that Santa's like placed down his weapons, it just runs right at it, recklessly, just gonna slam two fists into it. First one. Okay, first one is a 22 to hit.
Definitely hit.
And the second one is a 19 to hit.
19 will also hit.
Okay. Nope, not a lot of damage on the first one. That's 6 points of damage on the first one.
6 points damage.
Actually, that's a lot better. 15 points of the second one.
On the second. All right. It's about now that he realizes he fucked up, as he's just being decimated by this creature, goes to kind of block it with the blade that's no longer in his hands. He's now become aware of what's going on.
Cal's gonna wave and be like,
okay. Anything else from the Balgora?
That's it.
Cool. Max.
So, Mom Squad, I've always wanted to try this out, and I think we got the chance to do this here today. Apparently, when you play this tone around constructs, they don't like it. They can sometimes explode. So I'm gonna cast Shatter, centered on this Santa. Doesn't seem like he's organic.
Can I please give your shatter a sound?
Yes, please.
It just felt right. It just felt right.
Oh no, totally spot on. Yes, has to be it.
So that's a Constitution saving throw of 16, disadvantage for beings that are inorganic.
16, did you say?
Yes.
15 fails.
Oh, all right. That's 5d8.
5D. Oh god, I love shatter so much.
5d8.
Good, good. There's not gonna be any left for me.
There's that is 20 points of thunder damage.
20 point. Oh, good lord. Oh, Santa. Oh, what have you done, friend?
If at all, I don't want him to shatter. I want him to crack. Or if anything, if that's I'm just saying, if that's enough damage, I don't want it to wipe him out.
It's not quite.
Cool.
But he's hanging on by a thread. Sections of him have actually kind of begun to split under the stress. And there's something weird underneath. You're not entirely sure what's going on. But yeah, definitely not living.
And that's my turn. I'm just like, look, it worked. Check that out. Let's go, Mom Squad.
Mom Squad.
Can I get F's in chat for Fake Santa?
Esteban, I believe it is your turn.
Yeah. Everybody's done such cool stuff. I'm just gonna go with the basics and keep on stabbing. Here we go. That's a 13 plus 9, 22 to hit.
Will definitely hit.
Let's do the second attack for. And that'll be a nat 20.
God damn. All right. Cool.
We just basically said you picked the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Oh my god. All right. First attack does just 11 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Just 11, no biggie.
Just 11.
The second attack.
I was gonna say that's the appetizer for the main course that is about to happen.
27 times 2.
Holy shit.
So 54 points of damage.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
I'd like the first strike to be with my 6 sword, and then on the final crit, it turns into a chair, and where the crack was, I just want to crumble it, crumble the Santa. Just
The chair.
There's the slice across, and then when this chair comes down, you strike unprotected chair shot straight to the head, and their form suddenly just kind of drops from whatever this approximation of a person was to jelly. Literal jelly. Just strawberry jelly. Just drops to the ground in a pile. Just wobbles there.
And that's how you make a silent night. Oh yeah!
Oh I'm going off in chat, just like, yo, did you see that?
I'm just doing the "Are you not entertained?" pose.
You
I'm
hear
like-
from the house behind you, just pin him.
I'm like,
I'm just gonna lie down in the gloop. Somebody give me the 3 count.
Esteban Mordecai hops over. He goes, 1, 2, 3.
it's a rabbit foot thump.
It's a little. There's a little thumper thump with the foot. It's the 1, 2, 3. This cute little rabbit foot.
Just get up covered in jelly.
And I'm like getting angles. I'm getting angles.
Keen's gonna run up to the pile of jelly and wants to just like smell and lick it and like see if it's just what flavor of jelly it is. Is it edible?
It is strawberry jelly, and it is indeed edible. There's nothing weird or funky about it. The only thing that's left that isn't jam is this thin black belt with this kind of rusted buckle in the middle. That's kind of like lying in the snow, but everything else, strawberry jam.
You mean
Strawberry
the belt
jelly.
that's now in my hand too? 13-time champion. I'm just gonna run over to the semi truck and stand on top of the truck holding my two belts for a glamour pose.
Hold on, let me try this filter. Hold on.
Sepia works best.
All right, yeah, all right.
Get
No.
your angles right.
I've got dynamic lighting on this thing. I can backlight you from the back without having to go into photo editing software. This is great. iTome 13, awesome. Let's do this.
Oh, also, Mordecai, don't forget to get your HP back because we killed our hex.
That's what we did.
I did.
After
I would just like to say, in less than two turns, you did 188 points of damage between you.
World Star.
Holy fuck, yo!
So, Mordecai gets his
You
HP
Santa.
back. Mordecai gets his HP back. He hops over to Santa's body, puts his hand into the body, pulls out a carrot. Well, that wraps up that Christmas.
Oh,
As
that's
he gets
amazing.
his HP back.
I just want to hit you with the yeah so bad right now. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, well I guess we should look at the truck.
Do I still have the weapons? Did they stay? Okay,
Yeah, stay.
Oh,
I'm gonna be like pretending to be like Mordecai, and I'm gonna have like the sword in one hand, and I'm gonna have the candy cane gun in the other, and I'll be like, like,
Mordecai's looking at that. He's like, you know, it's moments like this that just gets me teary-eyed. See, and she just picked up her first firearm like that. Look, she's just a natural to it.
I'm gonna be like swinging the sword around, and then maybe like clip the floor or something, and be like,
There's like a set of like red and green ribbons around the hilt of the blade as well that kind of spiral around as you're moving them, and it's pretty fun to watch. And then all of a sudden you just hit ding as it hits the
Yeah, I'm
candy
like-
floss on the bottom.
Yeah, she'll get better with it.
Maximum's just gonna quickly just sign off, end of stream. All right, you saw that was amazing. 13-time champ Esteban from FWF wrestling.
WF.
Cool. Fake Santa defeated. We're gonna go, and then I'll turn over and have the gingerbread house in the background. All right, we're gonna go eat that house now. See ya.
Wait, what? Just in the background being yelled.
I have made my way off the top of the truck, and now I'm trying to go break in the truck. I
I'm
want
gonna
to see
get-
what's here.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get the tentacle to like tap Esteban and give him the keys.
Oh, that is not creepy at all.
It's gonna do like a little like floppy wave like this, and then
Oh, it makes a noise. It's like it's gross.
Gross.
I
Okay.
hate it here.
You slot the keys in, undo the padlock, and the door immediately slides upwards. You see 10 small, nicely wrapped packages before you, and a strange crate of brandless brown-black fizzy liquid at the back.
Well, Papa needs a victory drink. Could go for the nicely wrapped presents, but let's step outside of the camera for a moment here. We've all played Dungeons and Dragons. We know where this is going. I'm gonna crack one of those bottles open and make a mistake. What do I need to roll?
Nothing. It tastes like cheap, brandless cola.
Oh,
Oh,
snap. RC Cola, what's up?
Look, first off, we not gonna disrespect Royal Pass soda. All right.
Absolutely, completely brandless so that we can't get sued.
All right, and then I'm just gonna yell at everybody, hey, presents. I don't know who they belong to, but they're ours now.
That's fair. Mordecai hops
Funnily
over.
enough, they're addressed to you by name.
Oh no.
Never mind, they're addressed to us directly.
Oh, all right. Well, let's why don't you divvy out these presents?
All right, marry whatever you celebrate. And he's just throwing out the gifts.
Marry whatever.
It's a Festivus for the rest of us. Here you go. He's gonna make sure everybody gets their presents. Oh, Swoley Night, get it? Because I'm massive. Let's open these presents.
Open your
I'm just
goddamn
gonna
present.
ask, completely out of character. Have you got a list of these?
No, I just spend entirely too much time on the internet.
I love it.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah, Maximum wasting no time. As soon as Maximum gets a present, he's tearing it open.
I noticed there's no sleigh here because the only sleigh I see is what I do at the gym.
Max, you open the first gift you have here. What would be the perfect gift that you would want to be given?
The iTone 14 XL,
All right.
obviously.
So fast.
You open up this package and find inside not only a brand new iTone 14, not only the XL edition, but the limited Founders edition of the iTone 14.
Oh, with the gold
And-
trim and and freaking what's his face's signature on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my!
And there's
goodness.
also a little package next to it, a couple of little like circular things, Feet by Bay, off
Feet
by
by
the
Bay.
side.
Oh fuck yeah! Slip those in. Oh. I'm gonna wait until Cal opens up her gifts and before giving her my iTome 13.
That was your first package there. Do you want to open your second, or do you want to wait for everybody to?
Well, I'll wait for
crack
everyone.
open
I'm
theirs first?
I'm already enamored with the iTone 14 XL.
All right. Who's going next?
I'll go next. I know what I want.
Same question applies. What would be the perfect gift for Esteban?
You see Esteban take this big wrapped gift and he opens it, and you see a platinum in the bank suitcase, which entitles him to a universal FWF match whenever he wants it. Yes.
You do indeed see this this beautiful briefcase, and inside this well-written contract signed by Prince McCann, and it's just there, ready to go, ready for you to cash in whenever you would like.
I don't like to get emotional, guys, but I've been waiting for a push for so long. I've been mid-card at best.
Creative finally have something for me.
Like Mordecai
Book me.
pats Esteban in the leg, like, well, you know, that's what happens when you reach for that brass ring. Once in a while, you'll grab it.
It's okay, buddy. Somebody else gonna look at me.
Okay.
Oh man.
Cal is gonna jump up into the truck and go and grab Mordecai's gift and her own, I guess. if she's already been given the item 13, then I guess she'd open hers and inside would not be a new cloak. There would not be an item 13. There would be a hat to match Mordecai's hat that she'd like pop her little horns
That's
through
awesome.
and like just hop down from the truck and like hand him their gift.
I'm gonna open up my present before I start crying now. Opens up. He carefully opens it up. He's one of those type of present wrappers. It's like, oh, gotta respect the wrapping process. Gotta respect it's an art form in itself. And inside of it is a tiny silver figurine of a horse, right? And because it's one of those fine steed magical items, and he puts it down, he taps it, and it grows into the size of a perfectly sized horse for him. And he gets on it, and it's like if a rabbit sat on what is accurately to look like if a human was sitting on a horse. This is how the scale of this horse is perfectly to him. That it looks right, but it just looks really small, but it looks right.
It's like a capybara sized horse.
Yes, it's a capybara sized horse. No, it is not it's not a horse. It is a capybara. That is his fucking mount. It is a capybara.
Yes! I need fan art.
Just when you think it can't
I
get
don't
any
know all
cuter.
of this.
Need fan art. You there? Fan art.
Draw it.
Cal's gonna be like just like nudging Maximum, like not quite sure how to work the item, like while this is unfolding.
Yeah, Maxim's definitely going to be helping you out with that.
Cal, come over here. Come over here, please.
Lok-Lan's gonna enter the truck and start like poking and just sticking in the package before she opens it, making sure that it's nothing weird. But then as the more she pokes into it, the more she like investigates, she gets more and more excited and opens it. And it is a maroon cape, so it matches the color of the boots. And the cape has pockets, so while the boots is kind of like the catchery for Keen, the cape is when Keen's around, there's like cuddle spot for traveling.
Yay!
I love it so much. And finding things with pockets is important. That's a gift in and of itself. Amazing.
Fan art.
Yes. We need pseudo dragon Lok-Lan cuddle times. We need art. Okay. All of the first packages opened. Various degrees of fantastic enjoyment kind of spreads across the party. The second packages are a lot smaller and are uniform in comparison. They all look exactly the same, wrapped up.
Well, heck, let's open these all at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you find?
Tearing them open, you find laying in the box a small-ish, quite nicely decorated green notebook with a red quill kind of attached to the outside and a little holder that's across the spine of the notepad. They all look exactly the same for all of you. It's a relatively plain piece, but it's well made.
I open mine up.
Same.
Max goes, ew, books.
Yeah, I came here to succeed, not to read.
Stay in school, kids.
You open it up and kind of take a little look, and you kind of maybe you just casually kind of flick through a few pages. You notice no matter how many pages you seem to flick through, the other side of the book, the other side of the notebook doesn't get any smaller.
This is just fascinating. I have you two young men. I understand that reading may not be your enjoyment, but this is a never-ending notebook, so you can do many things with it.
Oh, I think I might know what this is. I saw a play about this. Here, let me see. He's gonna take out like a quill, and he's gonna write drop kick, like gumdrop kid.
No.
Santa. 5 minutes.
You
We're just gonna see what happens.
Death noting. Drum gun.
Gosh!
We need a test.
Oh my god!
Oh.
so you write
That's right.
gumdrop kick Santa 5 minutes.
Yeah, this is what I think it is. Santa's gonna come to life and kill this guy, and then we can kill Santa again.
You take the quill from the notebook itself. You write it down.
Omayuwa Moshideru.
Whoever else.
Ow.
God damn it. Whoever else has the notebook open at the time notices that their page fills as Esteban writes with exactly the same writing that he has placed in it. So, gumdrop kick Santa 5 minutes in Esteban's handwriting.
Esteban, I just wrote what you just wrote in your book appeared in my book.
Also, it's a universal one. So how many more minutes we got?
Wait, I can hold on. Mom might know something about this. I'm gonna cast Identify by searching my iTone 14 XL, showing Cal how to do it. You know, this is the web browser, and then when you just click here and then click here.
Cal's like squashed against you at this point, like, this is so cool.
Yeah. And then it takes a little bit of time,
She's
and then you
like-
just type it out. Actually, you know what? You might be able to do this too. So just follow along, and I'll search. I'll cast Identify on these green notebooks, because I can do that.
I was like trying to do things and it's not going very well.
Oh yeah,
Whilst you were
You're
like
kind of-
step
you're kind of
two, she was
following,
like-
yeah.
She was like trying, and she's like she's not even in the right place to do it.
and then
So, Identify.
Mhm.
This is a notebook of long-distance friendships.
oh, yay!
This notebook allows you to write into the notebook itself, and that writing will appear on any other notebooks that have the same enchantment, regardless of where you are on planet or plane.
Like 2 more minutes, guys, and we'll see what this does.
I won't say anything. I'll wait until it happens. Till the 5-minute mark happens.
All right, 30 seconds, guys.
Your time elapses, and nothing
Nice.
happens.
Is it
Cal's
because
gonna-
Santa's already dead?
Cal's gonna sit down and furiously start scribbling in the book, and she's gonna draw very crudely the scene of the party, like all together on like the first page or whatever, as early as she can get it. The party all together with the jelly pool of Santa on the floor and the truck in the background, and everything's a bit wonky and a bit scratchy. And then she's just gonna look really pleased with herself.
And
Lok-Lan's
anyone
gonna go
who
into there and like annotate it with like like details of what happens and like describing what these like little scribbles mean.
oh, that's cute.
Esteban's gonna put gumdrop kid 5 seconds. Whatever has to happen happens. I think it was Santa was the wrong part last time because we already.
Why do you want this gingerbread man so dead?
No, I just want to get a death note, man.
Oh God. Mordecai, as everyone is talking, Mordecai's like, well, you know what they say about Christmas. Check some Johnny Cash playing in the background. You know what they say about Christmas. It's the greatest holiday for people to come together. No matter what kind of religious denomination you subscribe to, be it the Raven Queen, or be it Sue, I think that no matter what, the meaning of the holidays is that we all come together, we appreciate what we have, we remember what we lost, and maybe, well, just maybe, warm up our souls by the fire. And he says this as he's sitting on the back of his capybara, looking off into the distance. Someone clip that, please.
Clip that.
Clip that, please.
5 seconds has passed. Is Gumdrop Kid still alive?
Gumdrop Kick is indeed still alive.
I mean,
It's not a death note.
guys, I don't think it's what I thought it was.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just imagine like scrollings in an actual death note, like Universal Champion, me, 3 minutes in the ring.
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime.
3 minutes of playtime.
You, as this revelation has now happened, Mordecai, you notice one final thing, kind of tucked away behind where the presents were. You see one little kind of glistening shimmer, just kind of hidden towards the side. And looking a little closer, it looks like a snow globe.
Hops over, takes a snow globe, looks inside of it, furiously shakes it, looks inside of it.
You hear the slightest tink, tink, tink of knocking on glass as a very, very teeny tiny, recognizable snow construct waves at you through the glass.
Oh, this is fantastic. Hey there, Cal. Got a present for you. And you'll give Cal the snow globe.
Cal's gonna look at it and just furiously shake it. And then watch
Billy's
it
just
swirl
waving at you all of a
around.
sudden.
And as it starts to like settle, she's just gonna shake it again, like she's fascinated by it.
Oh, poor Billy.
Completely
Billy.
oblivious to Billy inside the snow
Wow.
globe. She's just like, this is the best thing ever. And she's gonna like run over and like grab Mordecai and give him a hug. But obviously like bend down a little bit and give him a hug.
Rabid hug.
As you've shaken around this snow globe, gifts in hand for all of you, you hear a slight whistling on the wind. As you look down beneath you, just underneath your feet, the candy floss begins to spin, never so slowly, begins to change from candy floss to snow. You begin seeing the same glow that you had seen beforehand when you were transported here in the first place. But it's slower, allowing you a little time before you find yourselves elsewhere.
Glenn's gonna cast Minor Illusion, Santa hat onto Mordecai, and then tell Cal, you know who the real Santa is?
I mean, I know that the one that we just saw wasn't the real one.
The real Santa is the one who cares for you.
I thought you were gonna say the friends we made along the way.
And waves and smiles at Mordecai as she goes back to her home.
Oh, this is where we're saying goodbye. This sucks. This sucks, man. No, I don't like this, man. All right, well, I didn't even get to bring Billy or the gumdrop kid that I tried to kill twice. 3 times. 4 times. There was 1 time you didn't see.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, we saw it.
Oh, yeah, you got everything on camera. You gotta send me that footage. I'm gonna miss you guys. Like, if you're ever in Faerun, you need tickets to the FWF show. You know. Yeah.
Pretty sure Mom can get us all the tickets.
All right, you're gonna have to explain this before I go. Well, how did you get hooked up with your glucose companion?
I mean, Mom's just. It's
No. Look, Maximum. I'm not sure what walk of life you're going with. Look, your life, what you do is, what you do. It's you are in full judgment of whatever you want to do, as long as you're keeping yourself safe and you're being respectful people. But just remember, eventually, the glucose runs out.
Yeah, I mean, sugar never stays too sweet for too long. You understand?
Well, until then, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, good on you, man.
Yeah, that's good on you. Yeah. I'm just saying. Well, that's what you want to do. Anyway,
Keep us updated on the newest items.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure we can. I can get Mom to get us
And
all
if your
items.
mom's just giving out stuff, yeah, I'll take one. I'm still using my iTone 5S.
I'll ask. Yeah, no, definitely. I'll ask.
Cal still hasn't worked out how to use the one that you've given her, but she's like, "Thank you." She's like, she just doesn't know what to do.
Anytime Maximum tries to tell you, it's too fast, too complex.
Oh.
No, I started the whole goodbye thing, but I don't know how to go home.
I think we gotta walk through or we just let it happen, or we.
Or
turn around.
I thought I would say goodbye and then like dust would come and I would be back and I wouldn't be sure if it was a dream or not.
Or like a giant, like we'd all fade into like a bright light and then just fade off.
It's at that point that you vanish.
Mordecai, I don't feel so good.
You feel the snow suddenly just almost in a fit of irony, just, yeah, you're right.
Mordecai disappears as well. That's all, folks. And Max was like, "Can he say that?"
You're going to jail, buddy.
The snow and Candy Floss begins to suddenly rev up and kind of encompasses all of you as the portal beneath activates and you are all sent back to your respective lives. As you arrive, you still find the Holy Avenger and the candy cane weapon in your possession, as well as your respective gifts and your respective journals. Who knows whether you'll actually see each other again, but at least you'll have a way to communicate, to share your lives beyond planes, beyond space, beyond time, as these powerful enchantments stay in your possession. An interesting time was had, certainly. You did receive some fantastic presents. But indeed, in true meany, ironic fashion, the greatest gift is indeed the friends we made along the way.
Hey, we got there.
Hey, we did it.
And that's where we'll leave off for tonight. It has been an absolute pleasure. My face hurts. My chest hurts.
Yeah.
I think I spent half of this one shot with my head in my hands, but it was 100% worth it. And more importantly, we hit our goal. We hit our goal originally, and we've even made $50 on top of that. So we are sitting at a wonderful $250 towards the Trans Woman of Color Collective, which is bloody fantastic. So thank you so much to everyone who has donated and helped us smash that original goal and even surpass it. Y'all are fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and let people here say hi, plug what they want to plug. Go ahead and show yourselves off. Let people know where to find you. Let's go the same order we did before. So Kappa, Noir, Elle, Wally, April.
All right, cool. Hello, everyone. My name is Kappa. You can find me on the internet at the Kappa Chris on Twitter. You can also find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kappa Chris. I just play video games and hoping to do more on that on that outlet of content creation. Most of my shows right now are on hiatus, but we are coming back in January for Revenge of the Crit on Kevin Kudo's channel, twitch.tv/KCOUTAVA, for a D&D 5e game skin for the Star Wars universe set in between episodes 2 and 3 during the Clone Wars. And then season 3 of Roads Uncharted is releasing sometime in January. We have started recording season 3, and but if you can't wait, we have our mid-season content fully uploaded, a 6 episodes of us playing D&D in the Genesis system. So if you like your Inception of your TTRPG games, have fun with that, with special guest HTT Paladin. But that's me. All my other updates are on Twitter.
Oh crap, I'm next. All right. Yeah, don't panic. I got this. Hi, everybody. I'm Noir. You can find me all over the internet as the Noir Enigma. That's Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Every Sunday, I usually working behind the scenes for Rivals Waterdeep, but they had their season finale at PAX. So just, I don't know, check out season 11. It was a really good one. On Monday, you can find me over on Critical Misses for Kingsguard, which takes place in the homebrew world of Gloria that I've been playing in for the last 20 years. On Wednesdays, you can find me over at Follow Black Cats Gaming for our spy game. Hexcrawl. It's very fun playing a game with the creators of the game, so definitely check that out. And then on Saturdays, you can find me again on Critical Misses for Morning Ritual. This week, our guest is Friday Tease. Give that a look. Other than that, I have stuff coming up that I can't announce yet, so keep an eye on my Twitter. Pretty please, I need validation. That's me.
I feel like I don't have much to plug following both of those. I can be found everywhere at Ellie Joy Panic. I stream on Twitch 4 days a week. I predominantly do charity fundraising, and we'll do several fun campaigns next year. I also have my Twitch team who it's worth keeping an eye on, Cosmic Hearts. They're all doing very good things in the charity streaming space. I mostly play video games on Twitch, but if you're looking for tabletop RPG content from me, it's all exclusively on my fan house from my my weekly campaign that is not streamed. That's where I currently share tabletop RPG stuff, but I'm hoping to do more of this kind of thing in the new year. So yes, I mostly stream FromSoft games and Planet Zoo, so you know exactly what you're going to get with me.
And it's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet, who will do a really great Johnny Cash style like soliloquy with their pal playing guitar in the background. Shout out to Noir. That was just fantastic. I think I peaked right there. Yeah, where can you find me? You can find me over at GGK every Thursday playing some Elegant Creatures. It's a nice little hybrid mashup of Blades of Urban Shadows and Elegant, and pretty much using different things from Elegant Creatures, a Jane Austen style TTRPG, taking a little bit of elements from that we really enjoy, and we putting into Urban Shadows to make a nice urban-y fantasy with a lot of people doing monologues at the end of each session to advance the plot forward or something like that. But it's a lot of fun. We had our first session, but now we're going to be on hiatus for a bit because of the holidays. And when we come back, you can catch us every Thursday. Also, you can catch me very soon over at Infinite RPG doing season 2 of our Zweihander Tales of Freedom game. It's going to be a lot of fun. We left it off of a pretty great high note last season, and we're very excited to do season 2 starting in January. And I have a bunch of other stuff happening in January that I can't talk about yet, but I'm going to be pretty busy going forward. So keep an eye on me and keep an eye on my Twitter.
So I'm April, and you can find me on the internet. So that's Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Pamels. I am currently on like pretty just hiatus-y as I finish my degree. But while I do that, my plans for New Year are going to be getting back into streaming. I play mostly cozy video games, but I will be starting to produce science content on there too. And yeah, and I very, very want to get more into TTRPG content as well. And somehow just going to integrate those 3 things in some way, I don't know, will happen.
Fantastic. Please follow these folks in everything they do. Go ahead and follow their Twitters, jump into their streams, all of that wonderful stuff. It has been a blast, and y'all have been on my watch to playlist for a very, very, very long time. So I am just thrilled to have shared the space with you here. As for me, should probably do that now that I think about it. I'm Ray. You can find me at RedMageRay on Twitter. I do a little bit of everything everywhere, to be honest. This is kind of the last game I'm doing for a little while for the holidays. I do also run our regular Monday game here, the Might of the Martyr, that is on hiatus, which is a 5e-ish, heavy quotation marks, game that we play in a homebrew world. It's super fun and super cool to get to share the table with more awesome people. I play a game on Polish Crypt's channel called The Stygian Shroud, which is a very, very, very heavily rewritten Curse of Strahd sequel. We are currently level 20 and about to fight the main man himself, so that's going to be super fun. There are a couple of other projects coming up that I can't really talk about, but yeah, go ahead and follow me on Twitter for all of those updates there. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw here, we do a whole bunch of other charity events. We're taking a little break for the holidays, but we're going to be hitting January and beyond, just hitting the ground running. So go ahead and throw a follow button down there. I think the only one we can kind of talk about that hasn't been properly announced yet, but there is a Hades charity game on the way, which we are super excited to get going. That's going to be fun as hell. Oh, that was a bad pun. Anyway.
Wait, Hades from Supergiant Games?
Hades, as in like the Supergiant Games,
the roguelite that swept the world by popularity in the last year and a half.
6 months hacking into Blades in the Dark. Yes,
oh
that
my
one.
Goodness. Wow, look forward to that.
That sounds fantastic.
that's going to be incredibly hype. I'm super excited to get that going. But yeah, go ahead and throw us a follow. Throw us a follow at Friends Roll Dice. And thank you so much for tuning in, watching, donating, interacting in chat, all of that wonderful stuff. We're going to go ahead and probably sort out a raid here as we clock out. But yeah, thank you so much. Stay hydrated, stay medicated, stay well. Wear your fucking masks, keep moving forward, and we'll see you next time we see you.
Oh yeah.
All right, and I think it's gonna raid. Just raid now, please. Can you just raid now? Just do it. Do it.
No, you gotta wait for it.
There we go.
Sweet. Oh, you already got a raid set.
I already got
Cool.
it.
Oh, you're raiding the person I was going to raid. Oh, cool. Beautiful. Mwah.
That game was pure
Woo!
chaos in the
That
best.
was
It was chaos
amazing.
in the best way.
That was the best possible
so
chaos
fun.
ever. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was
That was
so good.
It's fantastic.
fantastic.
Yeah,
that was so
Thank
much
you
fun.
so
A lot
much.
of fun, guys.
So goofy.